Boys Club.
Is it called Boys Club because my apartment looks like a boy lives in it?
I wouldn't say a boy lives in it. I would say a boy is kidnapped somewhere in here.
Boys Club.
We're everything. We're true crime. We're World Star Hip Hop.
We're World Star Hip Hop. We're Netflix reviews.
Stories of the day.
Boys Club.
Listen.
Yeah, do it. We're on iTunes. We're on Spotify. I think. No, we're not. And on Google Play. Nobody gives a shit.
Boys Club.
Boys Club Podcast. Now with 90% more sound clips of black people.
Boys Club.
Touch me, and I'll sue.
Hey everyone, Chris Hansen here of Hansen vs. Predators and Catch a Predator. Why don't you have a seat right over there and listen to Kyle and Brandon, our podcast. According to my chat logs, Kyle and Brandon have interesting guests.
No, I hated it.
Yeah.
Everybody's sweaty, everybody's on drugs, so they're super sweaty but also touchy. And then they touch your face, then you leave there, and the next day you have pimples.
Fantastic conversation.
He's underground in a lab, floating in a tank of water because he almost died.
And most important, no predators.
Here at Intoxicated Reviews, we intellectually dissect the art of cinema, scene by scene. Here's some clips.
All he is, it's just a fucking big wooden doll full of cum, chasing kids around.
You look up guys who poop in a bag. Because I think that's where you'll find him. Because he is hurt.
It's probably just in your search history anyway, isn't it?
This movie fucking blows.
So don't forget to subscribe to Intoxicated Reviews on all places you find podcasts. Except Spotify. We're working on it.
Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Oh, hey, Internet. Welcome back to the Intoxicated Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah McClellan, and this is a weekly comedy variety talk show that gets personal, where I talk to comedians, friends, and various guests about life while drinking. And oh boy, do I have an episode for you guys this week. I'm so very excited to say that this week's guest is the one and only Deva Station, drag queen extraordinaire. Deva Station and Rouge Fatale did my 15-hour live stream. They also have a YouTube channel called Queen's Ranting, which I love so very much. And I got to do an episode of their show in the summer. And now I finally got one of them on for an episode of Intoxicated. So this one is with Deva Station. And I can't even begin to tell you where we went with this episode. It went places. We really got to know Deva and all aspects of Deva, and that's a really interesting part of this episode. Deva has a lot of personas, a lot of identities. We got really deep with this episode. And one thing that I took away from this episode, and I think it's something that I've taken away from the entire podcast, is no matter how intimidating somebody is, and no matter how much you look at them and think, they are perfect, they have their shit together, they are amazing, oh my gosh, how fierce. Everybody is insecure about something. In this interview, we really dove deep into Deva's challenges on her drag journey, and she was very honest about it. It was fantastic. I mean, with Rouge and Deva, I just love them so much that I almost feel not worthy to be in their presence. I truly admire the hard work, the commitment to her craft, the fact that she puts so much into Queen's Ranting. She actually edits it and has assembled a whole sort of team to help her with that. I have so much admiration for somebody that really puts a lot of effort into things, and that is Deva to a T. She is a perfectionist in the best way possible. Just such an incredible talent. I was so lucky to have her on. This is a doozy, you guys. I think you're going to really enjoy this wild ride of an episode. I sure fucking did. I walked away from it going, well, what is life? Why are we here? What is my purpose? And I didn't expect that, but that's what I love about Intoxicated. You really unravel different layers to people, and that is certainly what happened in this episode with Deva. So all this by way of saying, follow Station DRG on social media and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you can check out Queen's Ranting. They release new episodes every Tuesday, and you can also follow Deva herself at Station 37 on Instagram. So please do that. And while you're at it, make sure you're following Intoxicated Podcast on Facebook and Instagram, and on Twitter at @in_toxicated. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss an episode. You can send some love my way with an iTunes rating or review. You can check out Patreon. It's patreon.com/intoxicated. I always forget to plug YouTube. Intoxicated is on YouTube. I do video versions of episodes. Those normally come out the Saturday or Sunday after the release. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube. That would be amazing. But the best thing you can do is honestly to spread the word, tell a friend, share it on social media, put it in your story. That is honestly the best way to get the word out about Intoxicated. Now, I'm gonna make this really quick. I have a special announcement to make. This is a very, very special announcement, and it's not an overly detailed one, but it is an announcement nonetheless, because I do mention it at the end of this episode. So guess what, guys? It's happening. I will be doing the first ever Intoxicated live show on February 28th. It's a Friday night. It's going to be at Sniggly Wiggly's, downtown Halifax, and I am so fucking excited for this. I'm still in the beginning phases of this show and what this show is going to be. I am picking the brains of everybody in my network as to what I should do for this. But what I will say is it's going to be like a comedy variety show. It's going to feature some of my favorite comics. We're going to do some stand-up comedy and then do a live podcast portion. I also want this to be a comedy appreciation night. It is also in celebration of the 3-year anniversary of Intoxicated, and it's also happening the week before my birthday. So it's a special night. I am so excited about that. I am going to roll out details for you guys as I get them. I promise you I'm working on it. I'm going to tell you names. I'm going to tell you what we're doing. There will be door prizes, all of that. It's going to be so much fucking fun. I'm going to make this a big party. So save the date. Friday, February 28th. Mark your calendars. Woo! Okay. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoy this amazing astro-dimensional episode with Deva Station.
All right. Put myself down because my voice is so big.
I have a big voice too. People are always like, tone it the fuck down, Sarah. There's a microphone in front of you. You don't need to be loud. But I don't like it when people...
Can't hear you.
I don't like it when people try to change me.
I can relate to that.
Right?
This is different. I'm feeling very out of place right now because I don't have our mirror in front of us.
Your mirror? I know,
right?
Need to get one.
Because I keep looking there because I can
should
see
put
myself.
one
Because
right
I'm a drag queen
there.
and I'm an egomaniac. Yeah, like there. That's.
I should put one right there.
But.
Oh, hell yeah. Could totally do that.
But I'm trying to bring myself into this relationship. This is the space I'm trying to get into.
The intimate podcast space.
Yes.
Which is a little different than YouTube because YouTube feels a little more performative.
Yeah, I totally feel like
Whereas podcast is more like we're just having a convo.
Yeah.
Like we're two friends at a bar who just had one too many. And we're going to get into some deep shit.
Okay, well, we can get into deep shit. That's fine. I mean,
well, the deep shit comes out gradually.
Okay.
With Intoxicated...
I look like Janice from the Muppets.
Do you like how you look?
No, this wig is new. Actually, I just got this off Wish, and then I didn't have to cut it. I love Wish. I live on there. But it only would really do what it did in the picture. And it's not a great wig, but I wanted to wear it because it's okay. It's just not me yet. It's a little small. Right. I have a big head. It's got to bounce off my shoulders.
Yeah, you're growing into it.
Okay.
Is this your first time wearing it?
Yes. Yes. I wore it in a picture really quickly, but
it's kind of like when you get your haircut. And like I find when I get my haircut, the first
bald.
day of the haircut. Oh, yeah, but did you used to have hair?
Oh yes. Actually, I used to have long hair.
Long? Like how long? Yeah.
You know? Do you remember who Tony Little was?
Tony Little.
He was a fitness pro guy, but he wore a baseball hat with a ponytail at the back of it, and he was very high energy.
Oh
right?
Shit!
You would know him, but I had his hair.
Oh my god!
And then somebody pointed it out one day, and I cut it off that day.
Well, for me, the first day that I get my hair cut, it's uncomfortable.
Well, I'm a hairstylist.
You don't
so
love it, you know?
You're preaching to the choir.
Are you a hairstylist?
Yeah.
Okay, I have. Okay. I feel like there's so many facets to you.
You've been in my house.
I have been in your house. Your house is a magical
It's like
place.
living in a treehouse.
It's a glam treehouse.
It is. It's like living in a treehouse because we have 6 levels, and 3 of them are dedicated to this one.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, Jake and I just had this conversation today because we had got a cheap screen, we get these cheap backdrop screens off Wish. They're amazing. The one
I was wondering where you got your backdrops. It's all Wish, eh?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Have you seen that? There's a graffiti picture of me.
Yes.
I would do this.
Fuck, I thought you were at an actual graffiti.
No, that's a backdrop that we paid like $5 for.
Shut the fuck up.
But we got a white one today, and it's not good material at all. And now I've forgotten what we were talking about.
Backdrops, but it was before that.
Oh. Why did I go there?
Oh, you went there. Oh my God, we're not even 5 minutes in, and we're already forgetting what we're saying.
It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's intoxicated. It's okay. It's expected.
I'm not intoxicated yet. But my cookie is kicking me.
Yes.
Oh God, you can't make any relation or any mention of drugs or using drugs, anything at all on TikTok. They'll ban you.
Well, because Rouge got banned.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
she?
why. Because she was smoking the pipe.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Because I'm in Canada. They like to.
Yeah, doesn't matter on TikTok, I guess. That's unfortunate.
Well, no, it does matter. It
doesn't matter if it's legal in Canada. Though.
Yeah, because has to be. It's not legal everywhere. So
no. Yeah, it should be 100%.
Exactly.
I need to introduce my fabulous guest right now and open this fucking episode because we're gonna get right into it. I'm honored and not worthy to be here with Miss Deva Station. Wow, 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 wow. Put in a sound effect.
I'm one of them. There's like 7 of us, I guess.
I was wondering that
because Devastation is the current Miss Gay America.
Really?
Her name is Devastation.
Oh my gosh.
I look nothing like her.
No?
She's amazingly gorgeous.
You're amazingly gorgeous.
Well, thank you. I'm old.
And this is one thing I've learned about any like performer, comedian, drag, like anyone who like performs a lot. We're all our own worst critics.
Oh, totally.
Like no one can like actually say that they're good at what they do. It feels like everybody's just like, no, I could be, but you're always striving to be better. That's the thing about it.
You compare yourself to other people, but that's how you get better.
That's how you get better.
Right?
That's exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So I would agree. Deva has been on, well, you were on the 15-hour live stream, which was last year, about a year ago, with
wore
Rouge.
A caftan for the first time for you.
And it was such, you guys made, I did a best of episode. You were in there. I put a clip of you guys in there because it was such a fun
There's one
moment.
of the pictures from that night, and I had it saved. It's one of my ones to go in one of my frames. I have to make a trip to Staples and get some pictures printed out. But anyway, it's one of those pictures of us with the cake.
Yes.
And I love that picture. So.
That was my episode 100 celebration, was that live stream.
We're coming up on 100. It's freaking me the fuck out.
I am so excited for you guys because that's amazing. 100 is a big deal.
I didn't think I'd get to 10. I didn't plan this. This was not. I figured I would get to 10 episodes. I was bored. And the way we started, Rouge and we had to do a commercial for muscular dystrophy, and we made this because I happen to have a green screen. My husband loves me. He just buys me things, and we used to do dragology videos before, and that's where we got it from. But I got bored with those and stopped doing them. Right, and then we had to make this commercial one time, and after we were done, we said, oh, you know what? We're going to throw this on and we're going to just rant and just make something. And that was the very first episode, and it's horrible. It's horrible.
Did you upload it?
No, it will never be seen. No.
That would be a fun thing for you to react to on your 100th episode. Go back to the old footage and react to it and make fun of yourself.
It freaks me out what we look like.
Really?
Oh my God, yes. That's not even who I am anymore. The change that Rouge and I have undergone in the last year.
Oh my God.
Because when you see yourself up close,
yeah,
editing yourself and you're this close, you see everything. And then you have it fucks with you.
Well, and I would totally agree as well. Like when I made the switch to video, there was a lot of moments of like, ooh, this is how I look. Because the camera's unforgiving.
Yeah, it totally.
Cameras are unforgiving.
There is no liquefy tool.
No.
Okay. Nope. So and it's like you got to have it perfect the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Which is why it's good. But I remember like when I first discovered Queen's Ranting, and I was like, the quality is so good. in every way.
I'm anal like that.
I know you are. We're
There's
gonna
a
get
joke
into
there.
it. We go get into it.
Yeah, like we made this and we're just like, oh my god, that could be fun. And then we were doing something else and something else came up and we were making another commercial and it's like, you know what? Let's go and do it again. Right. And we were a little better.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that was actually the first episode, which we lost.
You lost the first one?
There was something I don't really remember. It had to do with YouTube and we lost it. So we have a commercial from it and that's it. Actually, I think I have on this dress.
Really?
But I have on black hair.
Black. Oh, okay.
And it's a horrible backdrop and it's like pink and glittery.
Yeah.
And oh shit, I'm not insulting you, am I? But we had the commercial and that was it. But then it's like, okay, let's do this.
Right. Let's roll with it.
And it became a journey. And we look back at pictures and I'm like, oh shit, I put that on the internet where I can get judged by everybody. I can't let that happen again.
Well, there is an aspect too now of like, you got to be kind of careful because if you do get to a point of success, they can now, like anyone can go back and look at your old content and find ways to cancel you. And it's stupid.
I know it's horrible because we used to say horrible until we got an HR department.
Who's the HR department?
Rouge is actually HR, which is a scary thought.
But Rouge,
yeah, she's HR, but
is she HRing herself?
Well, no, because she's the good one. It's me they have to filter. We can never go live. I have to have a 30-second delay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is actually my husband's sitting over there terrified.
But you did go live with me, and it was fine.
Yes, I'm fine. I just
maybe it's the platform. Like here's the thing with podcasts is that it is such a free, like it's very uncensored.
Yes.
And you can do whatever you want because it's audio only,
yes.
generally speaking, unless you do video like I
yes.
do. But like, I feel like it's a little safer with podcasts than YouTube maybe, but I don't know.
Well, how can I say this and say it right? Growing as a drag performer over the years, like old school, it was crude. It was F-bombs every other word, and it was about being, but as you get older, you kind of learn we don't really have to do that. It was the same thing. Rouge and I fell back into old habits because it was insecurity for me. And I think I did a lot of that because I thought I had to. But again, how we grew and evolved, we learned that as we started to censor ourselves, I really enjoy editing. Like,
yeah.
I get baked out of my goddamn mind and edit at like 2 a.m. It is the best thing ever. But we've come to, because like I said, we had to develop the show as we were creating it.
As you were going.
Yeah. Like it became, each time it got a little better. And,
right.
Well, there was episodes that did. But anyway, but as you're learning to edit yourself, I learned to edit it that it was like, you take out the parts that leave it to your own dirty mind to put in what you think it is.
Right.
And then we can't get in trouble.
There you go.
I know, right?
Have you ever gotten in trouble? Yes, it makes sense.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because I've edited it. I've dropped names before. Like birth names of people.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had to bleep. I actually love bleeping names.
Well, but then if you have, did you know if you have the wrong beep and there's too many of them in there, YouTube will flag it.
Oh,
because
really?
It's listening for the beeps.
Oh.
Right? So again, we learned as we went.
You learned as you went.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's actually, and what we're talking about, if you don't know, is Queen's Ranting on YouTube.
On Station DRG.
Station DRG. I always say Station Drag.
See,
and I have to make the point to go Station DRG.
See,
DRG.
That was the universe.
Right.
Because DRG, you see drag. It's actually Deva, or it's like Deva, Rouge, and Gimli. Because it was my original plan to have them on the Destiny all the time, but Rouge doesn't like them.
Oh, okay.
But it came together and it sounded right. Of course, Station
DRG.
is me, and I love branding.
I do too.
I'm in charge of the branding, and nobody will fight me on it because they're not going to win.
You're the captain behind the ship.
I'm the CEO.
You are.
Yeah, Rouge is HR. Jake Jake would be the president, vice president, and office manager. And he's my wrangler. manager. Colton's creative director. These guys are like my tech support because this has been the hardest part of trying to do this whole thing.
Is the tech aspect.
Not just the tech. That stuff I'm good at.
Yeah.
It's this because I'm not that person. And there's so many platforms and so many things that have to be, and they think different than we do, dear. The little ones, they think different.
Oh, you mean like the social media?
The social media side and trying to grow your followers, which is fucking hard.
It really, really, really is. Yeah. What does it take? Yeah, and that's no one really knows. I ask that question to people. I'm like, what does it take? Like engagement and good content and hashtags, and I'm like,
see,
I get it. Yeah. But I put out, like, I make a point with every single podcast episode that I have 4 posts at least for every episode. You get a preview clip, you get a picture of yourself, you get a picture of the YouTube video, and then you usually get a clip from the video as well. Those are the 4 ways that I usually promote my episodes.
We break
and I do that
up.
every week.
We tape for about maybe 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And out of that, I will get 3 episodes and enough left over for ads. And the ads are actually more fun. I like doing the ads more fun than the actual clips. And because you can literally take just a couple words.
Yeah.
And you put it together, and Rouge and I have kind of learned how to, she throws that Tuesdays in it, and it makes it work.
Yeah.
It makes it a bitch to edit because you got to try to go chop those parts out and still think. But I'm going to apologize right now because Mommy's baked at the moment. And this is when
First ding!
Holy shit. I did. I took a cookie like an hour ago and it's hit me. And this is when I get really paranoid. This is when Rouge freaks me out.
Does she?
Oh God, yeah. We've had terrible times. This has been I know you battle the black dog as well.
Oh yes. Yeah. We're talking about that.
Mental health warrior.
Let's just get rid of the mental illness.
But the show that we created, I think it saved both of our lives. For me, it did. I had a complete nervous breakdown on camera.
Did you really? And how far into the show did this happen?
15 minutes.
Like how far in, like, what episode? Like, was it like at the beginning when you started Queen's Ranting, or?
Probably like 25 maybe.
Oh, okay, 25 episodes in.
There.
Like, we ran deep.
It was not last July. It was the July before that.
Okay.
Because it was during Pride. And a whole lot of stuff went down and everything was, I've been battling crap for like so many years. And this show brought it all out of me.
It's a creative outlet.
Yeah.
It's a chance for you to express yourself, be yourself,
and
have control
Rouge
over it.
Pulled it out of me.
Right.
And it comes with like me comparing myself to her, and it's my own insecurities. And that's where it all came from. And it was crazy one night. Everything was going good. Everything was fine. And you literally see it happen.
Something mentally was going. Like you did you just realize something, or
like it was crazy? Mm-hmm. And Jesus, you guys had to call 911. It was crazy. That was another time. But we're not going to go there.
Hey, I've had the cops call to me too. So ding ding to that. That was back in college though.
Well, when the suicide people have been called and you're on the phone to them and they ask you, sir, do you have a plan? And you say, which one would you like? You get anything you want after that.
I didn't mean to laugh, but oh my God. That's real. That's really real.
That's what the show did. And I think that's where like things like TikTok and stuff are going to be so beneficial because people are putting the crazy little snippets in their head. That's what they're putting on there. And it's like, there's this incredible girl. Her name is Selena Spooky Boo. Have you seen?
What was it called again?
Selena Spooky Boo.
Selena
Spooky TikTok,
Boo.
Selena Spooky Boo.
Okay.
She is my spirit animal, and I'm no longer allowed to say that, so it's really hard shit. I'm serious. She is in Ontario, and she has a YouTube channel. It's Selena Spooky Boo. I know that. But she does tell me this is not my spirit animal. Okay. She is Halloween crazy.
Love it. I am too.
You've been to my house.
Are you a Christmas person?
Jake is. I'm gay, so I'm good at decorating shit. So I tolerate Christmas. But anyway, no. She does the most hilarious TikToks, and she's kind of put all her mental health stuff into it, and it's helped her. And she talks about this, and it's so amazing. But she's my spirit animal. And I have to meet her.
Oh wow! Well, can we make this happen somehow?
She's in Ontario.
Oh, that's in Canada. That's better than than it could be.
And she drives a hearse.
Well, you need to be you should be reaching out all the time.
Yeah. And she actually just commented on something on Instagram, and I'm like, Mommy had a moment.
That's a moment. Are there any other celebrities that have like messaged you or reached out via socials that like you freaked out over? Any other like big people?
Jackie Beat was at my house.
Who's that?
And that's why I killed her, Your Honor.
Zoom in on her face in that moment. Wait, say it again. Jackie Beat. The name is familiar to me, but I don't
know her as soon as you see it. She's a legend.
Jackie Beat. I'm gonna look it up.
Anyway, she was here. She was in Stage Mother, which a movie I was in. So,
yeah.
I'm in the final scene. I'm in bar scenes.
Ooh.
But anyway, she's in that movie, and she's wearing my hair and jewelry. But Elle brought you've met Elle, of course.
Yes.
And Elle was working on the movie, and Elle brought her to my house, and I didn't even know she was coming. And Elle had just called and said, "Are you home? I want to drop by for a sec." Never thought. I was downstairs working on wigs, right? And she's coming down, and all of a sudden she says, "I got somebody with me." And I was like, "If you have Jackie Beat with you, I'm going to vomit." And Jackie B comes in, well, start puking, bitch, or something like that.
Did you have an inkling that she might like? Oh my god!
The fuck out!
Oh my god!
I offered her everything but tampons. I'm serious. Like, I know she thinks I'm a lunatic.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Everything I did. I turned into a blubbering mess.
Okay, because when I get starstruck, I get quiet. I get quiet when I get starstruck. I usually don't find the words.
I mean, I've worked on celebrities, and I don't get like that.
Yeah.
I just did. It was the moment. It was one of those things like, oh my fucking god, Jackie Beat is standing in my house.
Surreal.
And I lost my mind.
Wow.
Because she was in Wigstock, which, I mean, but back then she did not look anything like she looks now. Definite upstep girl.
A glow up.
I know, yeah.
Glow up.
But I remember, Wigstock was one of the very first gay movies I ever watched. And I got shit from my father about it because I had rented it from Antigonish.
I'm from Antigonish.
What store was it?
Pioneer Video.
Maybe.
Was it on Main Street?
I don't know how I freaking found it.
Wow.
But anyway, it was the very first kind of gay movie I ever saw. And it's a drag queen movie. And Jackie Beat's in it. And RuPaul's in it.
Holy shit. And then she's in your house.
Yeah. I mean, but I met RuPaul too, so.
You met RuPaul?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
The first time she was here in Halifax.
Okay. When was that?
I don't know. 2000?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Summer. Was it before or after we were in Edmonton? After. So it'll be 2002 there and around.
Oh, okay.
It was the first time that she was here, but I was an itty baby drag queen, and I had a red mesh little short dress on, and I had a very straight long hair with a little bang, and I was just looky two shoes. And she was doing her thing, and the end she closed with Supermodel, and she was and I want you, and she pointed right at me, and I peed a little. Yeah, but she's this tall. Her waist, I'm 6'1", 6'2", and my hand was like there on her waist.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. And have you met her a couple times?
No.
Yeah, just the one. Yeah. Wow.
I'm dropping names. See, right now, Bruce would be go, see that name? I dropped it right over there. This is nice. Okay.
Who's the most famous person that you've interacted with?
Justin. What fucking dress am I wearing, girl? This is my JT dress.
Justin.
This is the dress I had the picture taken with Justin Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau! Was he nice?
He was amazing. He smelled incredible.
Yeah, I bet he would.
He looks so good with that beard, but now it's like, hello, daddy. You can do whatever you want to me.
It's a good beard.
It's a good beard.
I'm okay with that.
Yes. He smelled incredible.
What did he smell like?
I know, it's like, it was like, we said it, Jake. What was it? It was Dolce. It was in that family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He usually knows them. I don't know the fragrances. He gives you all the undernotes and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Jake's one of those people.
I'm actually on the hunt, or I'm trying to find my signature scent. Because I don't have one, and I feel like
mine's usually in Chanel's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, right now I think I stink. I don't know why. I think
you don't at all.
I don't. Okay,
No, not at
because
all.
I think I can smell my tights. I don't remember if I washed them last time because you do it every time, right?
You wash your tights every time
I
you wear
try
them?
to, but
Yeah?
I wear 5 pairs of tights, so then you
That's
got
madness.
each one, and you hang them to dry, and you got pantyhose all over the house, and
Holy
I have
smokes.
7 layers of shit under here.
You really, really, really do.
And
is it worth it for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is what it is. This
couldn't-
is the commitment to fucking glam.
Oh, no.
Is there?
No, my Jesus Christ, Studio would roll over in her grave, and that bitch was cremated.
Is there any times, this is what I was wondering, is there any times that you do like drag light?
Excuse me?
Like drag light? Like
Maybe.
like a more laid back drag? Because I
May-
feel like it's two extremes.
Maybe if I'm doing the ball game.
Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
yeah.
What kind of look would you do for the
Fast, that I can wear sunglasses with. It's a lip. That's it.
No lashes?
No.
Can't wear the lashes with the sunglasses.
No. I have 7 pairs of lashes on. I can't wear those with a pair of sunglasses, girl. Where did that voice come from?
I don't know, but I like it. Deep breath, you okay?
No, this is freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I kept thinking it was soy sauce.
This is like an old table from my childhood home,
Oh, really?
and it's been passed down to like all my sisters
I
and
keep
stuff.
worrying. Can you see my?
You can't at all.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, no, I need room to rotate.
You need room to rotate
Because my boobs take up space, girl.
they're amazing.
Thank you.
They're fucking fantastic. So walk us through what it's like to get ready.
It's a day.
As you, because here's the thing. You've said that you've taken like half days to get ready, right?
Drag
It's a
is a day for
whole
me.
day process.
Yes, absolutely.
So this look, when did you start getting ready?
7 o'clock this morning.
Oh,
no,
holy shit!
no, wait a minute. No, I didn't. Wait a minute. No.
So early.
What constitutes getting ready?
Ooh, that's a good question. Painting? Like maybe when you start the makeup?
Start the makeup, but so you haven't included shaving or making sure you're picking out and laying out your outfit, your shoe. Is that all constituted, or just painting?
I think it might be constituted. I didn't
Okay,
even think
because
about
if you
that.
really
It's
want to
like
know, I can say it really fast. We'll just put Monica in charge. Hi, this is
Monica.
Monica.
Nice
We're
to meet
gonna
you,
talk about
Monica.
it. Yes, you'll meet several of them this evening, I think. Just give me a moment. I may need a refill. Thank you. I'll just take
We
yours.
haven't
Thanks.
cheers yet.
Yeah, what?
We haven't cheers yet. We
Okay,
have cheers.
cheers. To the queen. I get very dry because I'm baked.
I really need an intoxicated bartender.
Yes.
It's something that
see,
has
I do.
to
I have a
happen.
Jake. And if I don't
You're
have a Jake,
so
I have a
lucky.
Colton.
You're
or
so
a Dave.
lucky.
I usually have a Dave. Dave is great. I don't think you've met Dave.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I've been up since 3 a.m. because we fell asleep on the couch last night and we slept weird. So we both woke up at 3. 3? Yeah. Actually...
Wait, 3 a.m.
Actually-
You woke up at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, actually 3 of us woke up.
I went to
Long
sleep
story.
at 3 a.m.
So I slept a little bit, but I mean, I think we got up around 7. So we had to clean all the house, get everything all tidied up, da-da-da-da-da. I had to clean my brushes because they were dirty. I didn't do them last time. Or when I finished last time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I cleaned up the salon. Okay. And then I think it was around, maybe 10, 11. I went and I got in the shower and I shaved. Okay. And then I fucked off for about 2 hours. But in that 2 hours, I laid out my clothes and my tights and everything like that, got everything laid out.
And that's a key thing, I have to say.
You had to be in order.
The main reason that I'm usually like all rushed and frazzled when I'm getting ready is because I can't, and especially and with drag, or if like for me, like when it's like, because I hate tights. Tights are like my number one. I fucking hate them. I don't. Do you know what it is? I
love them.
I hate them.
They make me feel.
It's because I'm a little. I've been. This area could be better, and I feel like tights cuts it off. And it makes it look worse than if I'm not wearing tights.
But see, I have a steel bone corset underneath, so my tights are over that.
That would help.
So I'll smooth out. We're an illusion. Most girls want an hour and a half glass. Most girls want an hourglass figure. Mine's an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Shit.
But hour and a half glass.
But when I got started painting, I overblend, and I get in trouble. And all of a sudden, an hour becomes 2 hours, and 2 hours becomes 5. And I'm like, fuck, I don't have my eyelashes on yet. So I can go, if you let me, I'll take 10 hours to paint. Like literally.
I love that.
But because I sit and I just love it. I love
it's
everything about it.
It's meditative.
But only in the last year have I actually found my face. It is amazing what drag has elevated. Think of what drag was 10 years ago.
Right.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay. It was lipstick and liner. It was lashes. Oh my God. One pair of lashes.
Yeah.
A pair of 115s that I'll use on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
They were your top lashes, and girl, you were flirting it. Like, oh my God, what drag has elevated through is insane.
Wow. And so, but those lashes that you have on, how many pairs?
I have on 3 pairs of 301s and a pair, like, I think they're one. Shit, I don't know. I have a lot on.
Are they Ardell?
No, they're all 301s.
Ardell lashes? Or
no,
where do you
Ardell
get?
doesn't make 301s.
Okay, what kind of lashes do you get? Like where do you get them?
I don't know. They're called 301s.
Really? 301s?
You
okay.
order them online.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you don't need to buy, like, because they have all these, like, really expensive, like, $30 or $40 lashes.
No.
You don't need to fucking... No, you don't.
No.
God, every time I see lashes that are that pricey, I'm like, fuck that.
Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
$40. I think it's like $40 for a dozen.
And if you're doing drag, you would kind of have to find deals on things because you're doing it so much.
Yeah. Like... But you make things last. You take care of your shit. You get your stuff organized. My drag room, like you hear angels, and the girls come over just to hang out.
Yeah,
like Elle will say, "Can I come over and work in your drag room?" Because everything is organized and it's exactly where she needs it. So it's nice to work there.
It's when I went, it was like I remember walking in.
Well, it was a mess because we were shooting, right?
You were shooting, but like
people are booking their spots.
Wow.
Yeah, like
really?
We had like 12 people last time.
But that's good because that you play off energy.
No, it's bad.
Do you think it's bad?
It's bad because we get background noise, and certain people, Donatella, don't know how to shut the fuck up. And it's like I tell them, like, shut up. Before I have to tell you again, shut up.
Like talking,
yes.
Like talking to each other while filming.
I am so anal retentive when it comes to how we shoot shit, and now. We've got it down to such... I have it all marked off on the floor of where the lights have to stand.
It's a great idea.
It is. And the camera, like... And now Colton knows, because Jay can't seem to figure it out. Colton knows now how to line the camera up perfectly. Right? But see, because something will happen, and because I'm a control freak, I have to go and fix it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I can't see through my lashes. So then things get off. And then all of a sudden we lose footage because...
Oh my God, that's funny.
we mess it up, so...
That's so funny. I like that. I'm actually kind of the same way. But also, too, it's like when it's your content and you've been doing it, it can be hard to relinquish control to other people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know.
Little, yeah.
You know. And I'm the same way because I always talk. I'm like, I need help. I want more help. I want, like, because I'm a one-woman show.
Yes.
There's never been people helping me ever. It's something that I really want to have. Like, I would love for someone to come and be here during filming or like controlling like the OBS or
I couldn't do it.
You know,
at all.
like
nothing. No.
Yeah.
The boys, they handle everything. I'm so lucky.
Yeah. You have a whole team. It's great. It's fucking great.
It's great. But I mean, we make it a party. Like each time it is like, are you coming for taping? Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Fuck knows what you're ever going to see.
100%. And I don't even know where to begin with you because there's so many aspects. So you grew up, where did you grow up?
In the back lot of hell.
Did you say it was Pictou County?
No, I'm way past there, girl.
Why did I think you were from Pictou? Where are you from?
I'm from Guysborough.
Guysborough.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first time I took Jake home, he thought I was taking him home somewhere to kill him.
Oh, in the woods? I'm from Antigonish.
Yes.
So, yeah, that whole, like, the small town Nova Scotia thing, I get it. It's brutal.
Well, I'm not even that person anymore. He doesn't exist. He died.
Right.
He literally died.
Right.
And
what were you like? Like, let's say junior high school.
I was weird.
Yeah? Tell.
I don't, honestly, I don't remember who I was.
Really?
I don't. I find it hard to actually remember things before the age of 20.
I find it hard to remember how I thought back then or how I perceived the world back then. Because
all my pain was back there, and I got rid of it. And I literally, do you know what an ego death is?
No, tell me.
Yeah, I mean, for
an
people,
ego death.
Oh, especially you. I mean, yes, you. All that bad stuff, that's all ego. It is. And when you learn to get rid of that, it really does change you. But, and we can go into mushrooms. Psychotropic drugs, they can get you to a point where you experience ego death. And it's literally, if you really want to go there, we can go there.
Let's go there.
Okay.
Esther.
She's going to tell you about the universe. Okay.
Oh, I want to know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in terms of drugs,
we're going to go astrodimensional.
Astrodimensional.
Astrid dimensional.
Astrid.
This is Astrid.
Astrid.
Hi.
Astrid, nice to meet you.
We have Astrid, we have Monica, and we have Tyra, and we don't want to talk to Tyra.
Oh, no.
See, why can't I do this with Rouge? See, what is it? See? Ugh. Sucks the fucking life out of me.
Because I'm the interviewer and you're the spotlight. You're the guest. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Whereas you and Rouge are kind of a team.
We're trying. It's building. We're like Abbott and Costello and like Burns and Al. Like that's where we're having to learn how each other works.
The dynamic.
But see, Rouge is so incredibly fucking talented at everything.
So are you, though. You're both so talented.
All the stuff that I'm all the stuff that she's not.
Right.
And she's all the stuff that I'm not.
You complement each other.
Yes, but see, I take it as insecurity and that she hates me. I do. I still have it in my head that Rouge doesn't want to do the show at all, and she's only doing it just because she wants my jewelry. Like,
aww.
Yeah, I do. And see, this is what I.
Where does that come from, though? It's my youth. That's really
all of that. All of that led to all of that. But Rouge is the one who pulled it out of me.
Really?
Yeah, because I get incredibly insecure around her.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because she can sing. Like, she's like a fucking jukebox.
Yeah, she can sing. I have seen.
But she knows everything.
Right.
Right? And she's like, I always make the joke, it's like me and her make the perfect queen. If I could do the things that she do and she looked like I do.
If you guys had a love child.
We'd rule the world.
If there was a love child between you two.
Well, we have that. But she's still in the incubus stage.
She's incubating.
Yes. She's cooking.
Oh, is that what's the name? I know it. I know the
Safi?
name.
It might be Safi, but you mean Vanity.
Vanity! Vanity's yours.
Vanity's mine. She's on a whole other fucking cycle. I'm not even watching that one.
Really?
Yeah, she's finding her face, and I was like, go girl.
Finding your face.
Finding your face.
What do you mean by finding your face? Is that literally figuring out your face, like how you want your face to look, or is it deeper than that?
No, it's when you get to create that character.
The character.
Because, and you know what? It took me, like, I've been doing drag 20 years, and I only just fucking found my face.
Which is Deva, right?
Yes, but she's a person, and she's, like, I always make the joke now. I spent 20 years making her pretty, and I never gave her a personality. Right? But now, and it's the kids who's done this, because I only ever had one child, and that was Rouge. The rest of them just kind of came with association, right?
Right.
And I know, but it sounds horrible, but she's the only one, like me and her learned together. We really did, right? I had already come a certain way, and I had learned a lot, and and then her and I came together, and it's a story, well, Lulu put me on the path, and she came to me in a dream and told me I had to take care of her. And
I remember this story from the live stream. Yeah, that's some deep shit. That's some deep shit.
But we learned together, and learned each other. But see, I'm high again now.
Again, I think you always have been high.
I know. Well, yeah,
you're different. You're on a different plane now.
Well, no, I always make this joke. It's like people's like, "Are you high?" I was like, well, "Always." Like, I don't know how to not be high anymore. But okay, sorry. We were talking. I don't know.
Oh, but I want to go back to you said astrodimensional, and
we were talking about the universe.
Yes, and I got really interested in that because
we were talking about ego death.
Ego death, yeah.
Yes,
I want to know all about this ego death.
Okay, so
and what this is.
We talked about the drug part of it. It has to be psychedelics are the easiest. You know, like when you had those big acid trips and mushrooms.
Never. See, I've
and they're
never
actually using mushrooms now as a treat.
I've never done. I've only done. I don't know if I want to put this in, but Coke and weed are the only drug.
Well,
I've never done
all
any.
the rest. Other than injecting shit, I've done all the rest.
I've never like hallucinated on anything.
It's not hallucinate. It is, because I call it being in the Matrix, right? And it's okay. You're gonna be able to cut out all the little parts, right?
Yes.
Because I gotta think the easiest way to tell you it. Okay.
Is it that you're seeing into your subconscious mind? Or you're tapping into...
Okay.
You're tapping into yourself, kind of, in a weird way?
Okay. Number one.
Oh, I'm so into this.
Who is Sarah?
Like, I don't even know how to answer that question.
At the center of your being, who is Sarah?
A dumb bitch. No.
No, your consciousness.
Yes, okay.
Everything that is Sarah.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's energy. Okay? And that connection of that energy is what connects you to the universe. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, Einstein. Okay? So Einstein said that energy cannot be destroyed or created. So therefore, all the energy that has ever existed or ever will exist was created at the moment of Big Bang. Okay, so that makes sense to you.
Yes.
Okay, so the Big Bang the universe is 14.5 billion years old, give or take, right? So people don't realize, everyone thinks the Big Bang was a big explosion. The Big Bang is still happening. Does that make sense? Okay, anyway, let's go back to the energy that's in you.
I was hoping the Big Bang would happen on the 29th, but it didn't. I went to a sex party. We'll talk.
Oh, lovely. That's later. Okay, so the energy, that little bit of energy that's in you, the spark of energy that is in you, has been around for 14.5 billion years. Because all energy cannot be destroyed or created. Does that make sense?
Yes, kind of.
So, how... Am I really hilarious at the moment? Okay. I like being here. I haven't done this in a while. I do these things in my
I wasn't expecting to talk about the universe.
Well, why not, right?
But I love it.
But okay, so that little bit of energy in you has been around for a long, long time.
Yes.
So
and everyone, right?
So now think how small your pissy ass problems
are in comparison to the entire world. 100%.
Okay.
100%. I get that.
So when you start to think like that, and you who suffers from depression and all that kind of stuff, when you start to think like that, doesn't it really seem like, really? And this is the shit that I'm pissed about?
I'm getting better at like thinking that way, like especially with the fires in Australia right now. Like, I'm just like, why am I complaining about someone not texting me back?
We're done anyway. It doesn't matter. Stop paying your bills, girl. Like, the human race has 100 years.
That's why I don't want to have kids, honestly.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why
let's talk about aliens.
Oh, I love aliens!
Okay. See, Roosh doesn't let me talk about this shit.
No,
and me and Eureka are going to have a show like this.
You should totally have an alien show.
We're having a conspiracy theory show. It's going to be called, it's going to be called Extraterrestrial. The T is out there.
So speaking of conspiracy,
can
I bring you? Just
do you want to go Shane Dawson? Because I will. Okay, am I being bad? I need to know. Okay, good. And
But I bought the palette.
Oh, okay. I haven't used it. I have problems with James Charles.
Oh no, it's Jeffree Star.
I love him. He's an alien.
He's a cunt.
He's an alien. Oh my god, I kind of look like him at the moment.
Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy palette, right there.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, where were we? Okay.
Ego death.
Yeah, tell me about ego death.
See, ego death. When you get to a place of ego death, and I mean it is like you go inside the fucking matrix and you see energy and everything, all of that stuff, it dies, and all that you fill up with is the good, and it's such an amazing place, and it changed my life.
What was this one moment, or was
No,
this
it
many
happened a
moments
couple times.
over time?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's like, but I had to want to go there. Weed saved my life, and you know what, Justin Trudeau, love you. Like, weed saved my life, and I'm serious. I did every other freaking drug out there, and pot was for pussies. If it wasn't a pill or a powder, I didn't want to take it. Okay, and I did a lot of bad things to my brain, and I know that's what messed it up. And I never did weed, and then I started doing edibles, and everything bad came out.
Edibles. Yeah, I can't do
Everything
edibles.
bad came out, and I just literally, I would go in lawyer mode in the fucking kitchen and just start hammering. I'd scared Jake to death. I mean, the ambulance had to be called. Like,
Jumping.
Oh yeah, I would have these fucking just rip everything out of me moments. Like, I have been at the lowest possible ground, and this show, I have no problem saying, saved my life.
Right. Yeah.
So, mental health warrior, love you, YouTube.
And the other thing we have to remember too is that content creators, YouTubers, podcasters, anyone who's creating content and still suffer from mental illness and deal with it every day, it's a place to go. Keeps you busy.
Sometimes just talking about things, that is the best thing you can possibly do. Anybody, like, I mean, I now have a lot of kids in my life. You know, I have a fucking house full of 20-year-olds. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a mom, right? But every one of them, because all of them have problems. Yeah. Right? I'm just like, get it fucking out. They think that each other is mentally whatever, that they all can hear each other's thoughts. Right. You know, and it's like, no, you haven't texted me to me, bitch. If you need me to know, you have to fucking tell me.
But do you find that the self-awareness can go the other way, though?
Self-awareness by what?
So, like, the self-awareness to have... the conversation we just had about these deeper
ego death,
these deeper conversations, these more like they're not surface level conversations talking about mental health and hardships and stuff like that. Like, I've personally found that through doing the podcast, it's actually ruined me for other friendships because I'm like, oh, we have to talk about your office job now.
See, you can't disassociate it.
Oh, like I feel like I'm not on the surface level like a lot of people are. Like, I'm more like, well, what do you think about death and religion?
You're always in this mode.
I'm always in this mode.
But you know what?
A lot of times I am.
My entire world is Queen's Ranting. My entire freaking world
I get that.
is Queen's Ranting.
I get that. It can really take you over.
It did. Well, it did.
Yeah.
It took me over.
But in a good way.
It gave me a focus.
In a good way.
It gave me a focus.
Yeah. And we all got some mental illnesses.
Oh, yeah.
We're all walking around with a cocktail of them. How do you deal day to day with
honestly,
stuff like that?
A lot of weed. But I have a lovely cocktail of drugs I take every morning.
Yes.
I've been on them all. But they found my proper tweaking. I hate being on them. I do. I hate being on.
When did you start taking them?
10 years ago is when I first cracked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I had a couple of them. And
see, my thing is I always go when I tell them how depressed I am, and I'm never depressed enough to get medicated.
You know what? No,
and
baby, you just need to know how to talk to the right person.
Well, that's
if you don't give me something now, I'm going to kill myself.
That's what every single friend who's on antidepressants says that to me. They're like, you need to allude to the fact that you are like
depressed.
And I'm like, no, but I don't want to kill myself because one, I'm terrified of death. Two, I am kind of vain and I don't want to.
Ego death is going to fix that.
Ego death.
I have no fear of death at all.
Ego death.
Ego death.
I've never
I could drop dead right now and I'd be fine. Whatever.
So is it truly realizing that nothing matters?
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
None of this fucking matters.
Then why do we do it?
What is the purpose of life? We were talking about energy. The purpose of what is your existence? The purpose of your existence is to allow the energy in you to evolve, to learn. Because energy has to energy change. Energy, as far as I'm concerned, has consciousness. And they actually just were talking about this, that energy, think of it.
I had to ask because I think I know the answer, but do you believe in ghosts?
Fuck yeah.
Have you ever had any experiences?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, tell me.
See, I hear things, I feel things.
Okay, what is your astrology sign?
I'm a Virgo. Oh, I mean, look up Virgo and there's a picture of me.
Really?
Yeah. People will meet me and they're like, you're a Virgo, aren't you?
Because I'm a Pisces and Virgo and Pisces are sister signs.
See, Connor's a Gemini. Sorry. I keep
Geminis.
Yeah.
Been getting my heart broken by a lot of Geminis.
But I don't know why I thought Pisces was two things. It's a fish.
Well, Pisces is
fish.
actually a combination of all the signs.
Lovely.
Yeah,
You're like intersexual.
Yeah, a little bit.
Interspecies.
It's weird because, I'm definitely like through and through a Pisces, but a lot of Pisces people are very like kind of psychic-ish. They sense things. They're intuitive. I didn't know it was happening until it was happening. But I'm really lucky. I have actually two people in my life who this is what they do, and one helps me develop it. And like the best thing, all of us have it. All of us have it. You know psychics?
God, yes. One of my clients she's a spiritual medium. Like no names. No names, no. Yeah. But I have been trying to get someone on who's actually like a really good psychic. But like I want someone who's be a good fit for this, like someone who could be kind of funny about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. She's not like that. No. Like she's been at my place and like she'll be like, okay, Spirit is sending me this. Interesting. So yes. She actually sends you messages. And then literally somebody who's also there will burst into tears. Like, whoa. She's that, like she's helped to clean houses, like bad energy out of houses. Like she knows all that. Whoa. Holy shit. She knows that my grandmother is with me. She's told me twice. Really? Yeah. She actually told me her name. No way. Yep. And there was no way she would have known. No. No, that's just, but she's just an amazing person. Yeah. And she has so much love for everything. Right. And she just really helps you focus it. Oh, that's interesting. Rode off. So do you find you have that ability? She's helped me to develop that. A little bit of a psychic ability? She's like trusted. Interesting. She said, because I would ask her, because I ask this to Jake all the time. I'll be like, what's in your head right now? And he'd be like, nothing. I'm like, how the hell can there be nothing in your head? I have 12 things in my head right now. Right? And she taught me to trust that. She said, because that's how they talk. That's how they send things. And now, like, the number of things happen to me now. Like, you'll see things that you'll see it like 12 times throughout the day. And it jumps out at you. And you're like, okay. And you remember that. Wow. And it may happen again. And sometimes it's like a puzzle. It's pretty amazing. I don't really talk about it too much. That is really interesting. But you got to trust it. That's fascinating. Because I definitely do get feelings sometimes. I can see, like, one of my really, really great friends, I knew she had a brain tumor. She walked in my door and I went, what the fuck is wrong with you? She literally I could see it all over her. Whoa. And 3 days later, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Shut the fuck up. No. Are you lying? Yep. Nope. She's been in my life ever since. And she'll tell you the story herself. But it's not, is it something that it just happens naturally? Or like, could someone go? I used to see auras a lot and I never knew what they were. But just some people, do you ever get in a room with somebody that you really just can't, you can just tell that there's yes. Something off. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay, you should trust that. Oh yeah, and I do. Like, that's the thing about it though. It's tricky when everyone around you is saying this person sucks, but like, okay, so this is actually on the topic of this. Do you ever ground out your negative energy? You should ground that out. I do have a lot of negative energy. Rouge taught me how to do that. Have you, okay, so you're into psychics and stuff like that. Have you heard of, okay, so this has been taking over my life recently. There's this thing on YouTube called pick a card readings, which are psychics that there'll be a question, and they do them quite regularly. Like they upload like multiple times a week, and there'll be a question. And what they do is they have decks, like they'll have like 4 or 5 decks, and you pick whichever one you're kind of drawn to. And then you go to the timestamp of when they're reading that deck, and that's your reading. Okay. But it's like applied to like anyone who picks that deck. It is shockingly accurate. Shocking. I have someone that I'm getting over right now, and I picked one of the readings that was like, how does he feel about you, or something like that. And I actually got nauseous because I was like, the words she was using were words that he and I have used, like, to describe our situation. Things like karmic cycles,
Like,
And that's not a word you hear every day.
not a word, no. And then I was like, I'm going to test this. So then I found other YouTubers who do it, and it was the same thing. This person needs space from you because they need to evolve and get better, and they're not talking to you right now, but they are still thinking. It was the same fucking thing every time. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, I don't know. There's no way this can't be real in some capacity.
It's all part of the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's all a program.
Yeah. Yeah. I love getting tarot card readings and stuff too. It's kind of
I've never had that done. I've been in the room.
Really? You've never had a tarot reading?
No.
What? You should. Are you
It freaked me out.
a little freaked out? Yeah.
I guess now I'm in such a great place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want someone to give me bad.
But they don't normally give you any bad. Like, the good tarot card readers actually won't. They will
good?
actually
Okay.
turn, I mean, the good ones won't. They'll turn whatever negative it is into usually a positive, or like, this is something you need to learn, or like, this is something that is happening because something better is on its way to you, kind of thing.
Well, I have that anyway.
Yeah, you don't see, that's the thing. I'm in need of answers. Why is this person
Put it out
ghosting me?
in the freaking universe, and it happens. It happened how many times to us in the last year? Like
manifesting?
Manifesting.
Yeah.
Like, Jake asked the universe, and it was great.
What did you ask?
He needed a change, and the most amazing one did. So
interesting. How do you manifest though? Like, when people say you manifest it or you put it out into the
you
universe,
don't ask, you inform.
you say, this is going to happen.
This is going to happen. Like,
this is
gonna
I
happen.
will get fucked. I will get fucked.
Oh my
I will
Jesus,
get
girl,
fucked.
you can always
I
pay
will
for
get
it.
fucked. I wish I could. I'm so poor.
I'm sure I can find. Oh, you know what? I know several married men who would come over and take care of you.
Oh, of course they're married.
Those are the best ones.
I've probably seen them on Tinder.
They're not getting it enough at home, so they fucking extra hard. It's true.
That's so fascinating. I really have to start trying to do that.
Just go out and be a whore. You're fine. You're a woman.
I tried
Sorry,
to.
I'm trying to move my course at the moment.
It looks quite sexual.
I'm surprised I can move that way.
It looks like you're doing something else.
Yeah. I was thinking about you. I'm sorry. There is no woman, and I don't care how ugly she is, that cannot go out and say stick it in and find someone who will do it. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong.
I need to be attracted, is my thing.
Okay.
Like,
you know what, honey? When you're face down, they're all Tom Cruise.
Which is interesting because of the sex party experience that I had.
Yes, you didn't tell me about this.
I don't know. Am I allowed to talk about this?
You went to a sex party and didn't get sex.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Like, I want to talk about my experience at this particular sex party, but no one told me that I couldn't talk about it. Okay. Well, yeah. I went to a sex party over the Christmas break and had an experience with two couples. Which friends in my life, if you know me, know that I'm a love addict, and two couples was probably the worst situation I could have been in, because what ended up happening was, and there was definitely fun moments, don't get me wrong, but what ended up happening was I noticed that the couples were bonding during it and making it a fun experience about them, and you know, at the end of it all, they went home with each other and felt really close with each other, and I went home alone going, oh, okay, this was interesting.
Familiar?
This was interesting. And then I had a day-long breakdown the next day.
I'm sorry. Oh, I remember Richard used to DJ for those parties over at that hotel. Remember? In Dartmouth. And we went to two of them. We were there for 20 minutes. Right? And you had to have a certain bracelet on.
Oh yeah? This was at a spa.
Oh, a spa? Yeah, this was a dance.
Mm-hmm.
But it was in a hotel. So guess it's just all over the place party. But no, we went home and yeah, I'm bored. I know most of these people. I have to go.
Right. Yeah, no, it was a weird experience. It wasn't, I think I'm slightly demisexual because like
sex is different.
Well, I need some buildup or like some sexual tension to really get. Thank you. We have some people.
Shut up. Okay. This generation, it's insane. Like sex is a polite form of greeting to them. You know. And they tell me stories. I'm sorry, and I'm like, okay, even I never did that one. I'm like, they're so open with it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna be 33 soon.
I'm 45.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you right now.
But
like fucking butter.
But Jesus the thing
Christ.
is that like I want to be a big whore, but I can't seem to like get there. Like to where it's like I get like because like this experience was fun, but like it's not like I didn't come or anything. Like it was just.
Are you in a bondage?
It was kind of yeah.
Are you a dominatrix?
No, I'm a big sub. I'm the other way.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Well, I've never tried being a dom.
I think you should.
Should I?
Yeah.
I mean, there's something about someone was talking about
an awesome high top pony with you.
High top pony, like a ponytail?
Yeah, because you're all about the makeup.
Yes.
Right, and you're little enough that we could strap you into some major shit.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
Can I have a dominatrix makeover? We
should have you know who on here. You would be great friends with her.
Is
I'll
it
tell you later.
I think I know who it might be. Is this an Instagram person?
No.
Who's big on Insta? No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I've never been tied up. Like I've always considered myself more sub than dom, but I've never done the bells and whistles, like the tie up.
That's nothing for me.
Interesting.
I thought the Deva would be an awesome dominatrix.
Oh, I mean, well, this is what I wanted to ask you.
Oh my God.
I wanted to ask you something about this.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're gonna ask.
Do you?
Every fucking morning somebody dings. Hello. Hi. You beautiful. Yes, darling, I know. Right now I'm not. They think I sleep like this.
Well, what I wanted to know.
I'm like Madeline Ashton in the bed.
What I wanted to know was.
Am I in trouble? I thought this was the whole point of this.
She can do whatever the fuck she wants. I don't even. I'm loving this right now.
Okay, sorry, you go back and talk.
I wanted to ask about people's assumptions of you.
They think I'm a whore.
No,
they do.
You know what I've heard?
What?
Well, because who have I talked to about you? I don't remember who it was, but people are a little scared of you.
Oh yes, I know that. I'm like the Miranda Priestley of drag.
Where does this come from?
I don't know.
Is it because you're so like you're very
right there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Fuck off. I'm the Thor of Halifax.
But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Eureka tried to explain it to me one night.
About why you're scary or why you're intimidating?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's an older respect thing. Like
you've been around so long, like you know your shit. I
know my shit.
You've perfected it. It's your top tier.
Yeah, I'm like the gold standard.
Fuck yeah, you are.
Yeah,
yes, you're the gold.
Like that.
Yes, you're the gold standard.
But they've automatically assumed that I'm a bitch. But then they learn and they're like, I give you anything.
Well, people sometimes take bitchy, like people who are sure of themselves and speak with conviction. They associate that with bitchiness.
Me.
Really? Well, because you say it like it is.
Yeah, and
that's why. Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to let it out anymore.
What? What do you mean not allowed?
You have a Shane Dawson book.
I do. Okay, so what's the deal with Shane Dawson?
Oh no, we can go.
Do you not like him or do you like him?
I fucking love him.
Oh, you love him!
Oh. I would.
Oh my God, that was
horrible things to that boy.
Oh my God,
horrible things.
I love Shane so much. I'm so happy that there's another fan out there. I always feel so alone and like liking him.
You know who I used to like, but I forget who it is. He used, when he was good, he had his shirt off every thing, and he talked very, very fast. And then he went through a meltdown. He was on He's Fit once, and then he never took his shirt off again. And then I got bored with him. That was the only reason I watched him.
Who talked with their shirt off?
All of them. What? Was it Davey Wade? No, that's a whole other story. This guy, he was hairy. That's why I watched him. Davey Wade. But he was like a comedian-y guy, and if I remember, I'll send him to you. He was good. He used to be good. What was his name?
Was it Max?
No, maybe.
Max No Sleeves? That was Jenna Marbles' ex-boyfriend.
That was not him. I used to love Jenna Marbles.
Oh, I still love her.
Oh my God. Well, the one that she took all the caffeine. That's still my favorite.
She's like, I feel like her and Shane are like the OGs.
Yeah.
Of YouTube, and they're still. And what's awesome with them is that they're just like doing what they want now. Like they're just doing it.
I don't,
you know.
I lost it. It was there. It was perfect, and I had it, and then it was gone. It just flew over there. I'll be back later.
It'll come back like later.
Cat box.
It's in the cat box. It's in the shitter.
It's in the shitter.
Wow. Like. I don't even know where to go from here. We went from the universe to
Sorry, I never get to let her out.
I love let her out more. What other weird shit you into?
Oh well, you want to talk about aliens and you want to
let's talk about aliens.
We are due for mass extinction. Do you know people don't realize. Okay, you want to go there?
Let's go
there.
there.
Are currently 16,000 nuclear warheads on the planet, each of which are 100 megatons. A 100 megaton explosion in the atmosphere, and we are done. That is nuclear winter. Get over it. Right? One. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're fucked. We're fucked.
Well, what's it going to take for that to happen?
Number one, we're going to stop because we don't get out there. Anyway, but, okay, so we're due for mass extinction. And if you want to go Egyptians, Mayans, all that kind of stuff, and if do you watch Ancient Aliens?
I've watched a couple episodes, but like it's... But didn't the Mayans think the world was going to end in 2012?
Yeah, but see, they end it. They literally end it. They fuck their shit up. But think of mass die-offs. We are due for one. Okay, and when you go down through history, But we're 600,000 years past, a mass extinction happens on the planet every 600,000 years, right? It's that you can record that right down, right? And Yellowstone itself is 25,000 years overdue to go. We don't realize how close we are to the end.
Oh,
we have 100 years left. Tops.
But also too, it's like the fucking like something could collide into us at any time. You know what freaks me out is planets colliding.
Dear, oh my God. Do you not know how big it is out there?
Oh no, I know. It's really fucking big.
Yeah, like we're fine, Merle. We'll know in time.
Merle. I don't know, stuff like I'm always thinking about the end of the world. I actually think about it probably every night. And death. Death freaks me out too.
Really?
I want to get to where you are, where you're not scared of death.
Have you ever watched on YouTube? It's called The Awakening of Gaia.
No.
Okay, that's your homework.
Okay, The Awakening of Gaia.
The Awakening of Gaia.
Okay.
After that, I want you to watch The Evolution of the Universe. It's like, I forget exactly what it's called. It's like how the universe will end. It's like a time-lapse thing. Do I have lipstick on my teeth?
No.
Okay. You're doing the lick. Rouge does the lick at me.
I do the lick because I feel like my lips are dry right now.
Yeah. Are you high? I'm high.
I actually can't podcast high.
Really?
I wouldn't be able to do it.
It's not, well...
I always say, when people want to get high, I'm like, get high, but, I'm not going to get high during the episode. I'll get high after.
I used to get scared because I would have bad episodes. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how to... Rouge can take it so many different directions all at once, and I can't keep up with her. So I've had to learn who I am. I am the drunken, stupid bitch in the corner.
No, you're not stupid. What are you talking about?
I'm the ditzy blonde. Okay?
I don't... Ditzy?
I'm the ditzy blonde who's secretly in control. Have you ever referenced anything? Have you ever, any of the Drag Race girls looked and said, I'm like that person? Who would you be?
Of the Drag Race girls? I don't know Drag Race that well. I know.
Honey, we have to, otherwise they take away our tutu.
I know, and it's one of those things that here's the honest truth. I don't have time to watch things.
Honey, it's on 24 hours a day.
But I literally I don't.
Oh my God, I can. It has now become.
Who do you think I would be? Can you tell me?
Well, right now with your face, you're Gia Gunn.
Who's Gia Gunn?
Never mind.
Is that a bad one?
No, you're. She's gorgeous.
I'm so scared.
I would have to. That's the only one I would put you as would be
Okay.
Gia Gunn.
Gia Gunn.
Yes, Gia Gunn. She's Asian.
I always,
Well,
whenever I do those lookalike things, I always get Asian people.
Do you know who I get? Paulina Poroskova.
I'm gonna Google.
I do. Do you ever do the ones that you take your face and who you look like? If I do it in drag, I get Paulina Poroskova every time.
Paulina
Poroskova. She was on Drag Race. We are now at a point in evolution that anything of any time of any day you can reference to an episode of Drag Race.
Oh, I mean, it's been on for so long.
No, but it has created the last 10 years of our life.
Yeah.
Like, that's our whole fucking world.
Oh no, absolutely. Is there one coming to Canada?
Drag Race Canada, yes.
Are you on it?
No, I was on the final list.
What happened?
The online listy thing.
Yeah, because I know you were like rallying for a bit, weren't you?
No, I wanted to be a judge. It's an online fan thing.
Oh, okay.
Of who their predictions were. Jake just wouldn't let me get to the point. It's like an online predictions thing, and I was on the second. I was on the cut list or something.
Oh, okay.
Of who they thought would be on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. But okay. Yeah, interesting.
I am too old for that shit.
No, you're not.
No, the competition, I would love that part. Like the creating, the sewing, all that.
Right.
Because I do all of that.
Right.
I'm that queen.
You'd be a mentor.
Yeah, I want to go on to be a mentor or a judge.
Or a judge. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. See, they won't let me judge people the way I want to. I want to go to an open drag show and just be put in the corner. And after every performer, they have to stand in the middle of the stage and let me rip them apart.
Oh.
Tell me when.
See, this is why people are scared of you.
They won't let me, though.
This is why people are scared of you. This is why...
I don't want to rip them apart. I just want to say, I liked it. Or, what was that? Why are you wearing that?
But you've judged competitions here in Halifax.
But I have to be a nice person now because I get yelled at online.
But isn't that entertaining? Don't people want to see... This is what I don't get. Like, that's an entertaining aspect.
But now, over the past year, now I have other people that judge for me, and...
So people are trying to tone you down.
Yeah, they keep me in a box.
I don't really like that.
They're harnessing me. That's what Jake likes to say.
But like Queen's Ranting, you feel like you can truly be your full self on Queen's Ranting? Yeah.
I'm there now. Mm-hmm. Like the last taping was awesome.
It's amazing.
Right? But each time we do something, we learn a little more. It's like, okay, we're not going to do that again. Or it's like, no, you should not do that substance.
Uh-huh. I saw the clips. I saw some clips recently that you sent me.
Did I?
You sent me some clips.
I don't think that stuff was on there.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
This was something different.
Maybe. I hope we're talking about the same thing.
I don't know. I had a friend who did acid on New Year's Eve and did a stand-up set on acid.
That would be amazing.
And she did great.
Have you ever seen that commercial where it's the spider and they put the spider on all the different drugs?
Yes.
This spider did that. And
I love that. And then it's like the weed spider is just like, just chilling out, just laying.
That's my life.
Okay. That is, but if you could pick one, okay, desert island, just one substance.
Well, you can grow weed really easy.
So it'd be weed?
What's wrong? Am I in trouble? Okay.
I love that you constantly
think. What is food?
You constantly think you're in trouble. It's great.
Yeah, because I usually am. They taught me how to filter myself.
To have someone there to like be like, am I doing this wrong? Like,
well, no, it's growth.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a joke there somewhere.
There
Mary's
is.
had to learn to work and harness. I like to think of the show as giving her a platform to put all those quirks that I know are in there in one place.
Yes.
And I get to go on and make pretty things.
You do. The drag room. It's so fucking great. And you do like you do drag full time, right? This is a full time thing.
No, I'm a hairstylist. I'm a freelance person.
Okay, so I
had the perfect job.
That's amazing. So hairstylist and then drag when you can, like with drag shows and stuff like that. You do that.
I'm lucky. Jake makes enough money that I'm a housewife. So
that's amazing. And how did you guys meet? How did you find this?
We met on the internet.
On the internet?
We've been together 20 years.
What?
We're a gay success story.
That's amazing. Which site?
At the time, it was IRC.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, there's a reason why. It's old, girl. There was IRC, and then it was gay.com. And then gay.com blew up into something, and then it was Manhunt. And then at that time, there was Gay 411, Gay Romeo, a whole lot more. And so when you were cruising, you were on all of them.
But you met online and did you talk?
Yeah.
And then you met in person?
Well, no. Mommy was high and Jake was available. No, Mommy, wait a minute. Mommy wasn't high. Mommy was horny and Jake was available.
There it is.
Anyway,
or were you both?
No. Anyway, he messaged me, and my nickname was Redkin24, and he said, "You must be a hairstylist." And
Redkin.
Yeah.
Redkin.
And I said yes, and then we started talking, and then he knew me. I used to be the shooter boy at Reflections years and years and years ago.
Whoa.
When Mommy was like this big and was like cut and ripped and everything. Like Mommy was the shooter boy. And had a shooter belt with no shirt on, cuffs and bow tie, the whole 9 yards. And Jake tried to take me home one night and I had nothing to do with him. I didn't do that though. I wouldn't do that. I don't think I ever took anybody home.
Like from working?
Yeah.
Like when you were on the job?
Yeah, because I used to get hit on. I was walking around naked.
Yeah.
Well, half naked.
We were talking about refs before this, but like
and nobody knew me. I was complete fresh meat.
Huh.
Because I moved here. I was a fitness instructor before I moved to Halifax.
Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I moved here and for hair school.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved here on like the 22nd of May. And I think I worked at Reflections that weekend.
Really?
Because I immediately got out. I was on rollerblades and it was hot and I had no shirt on. And I rollerbladed into the old Reflections. And do you remember Mark? You probably, yeah. Mark was the original. He was a manager a long time ago.
Okay.
And I rollerbladed in and I had the big manila envelopes with my resume in it. And he said, "You're hired."
I love back in the day just bringing your resume places that you went to work.
And I said, "Lovely, what am I doing?" He said, "You're going to be selling shooters." And I did. I paid for all my hair school.
Were you, when did you leave refs?
I was only there for like a year.
Okay. And this was when?
When, 1998, 99.
Wow. What was Reflections like back then?
Cleaner, and it had carpet.
Was it really? What?
It used to have green carpet.
Carpet?
Yes. I remember the day it was tore out because we had an Eden party the night before and they made it rain.
Wait, what?
We used to have sensory parties.
Oh, the new Reflections sucks.
Oh, the new Reflections is not over. We used to have sensory parties. We turned the entire thing into the Garden of Eden. And there was pipes in the ceiling, and we made it rain.
Why do places not do this anymore?
We had a live sex show that night. Well, they were painted gold. It was suggested sex. It was like the birth of Eden or some shit like that. I don't remember.
I love all of this. Though.
We had Nebula, and Jake and I were boogie box dancers, painted silver from head to toe. And in Eden, we were painted gold from head to toe. And all we had on was these like white sarongs and like a crown of like gold leaves. We were painted as metallic statues.
Whoa.
We used to have such a great time.
Why? I mean, Halifax, there's not a lot of that here anymore.
Why? Why would anybody want to go out? They can order in on their phone.
I know, and that makes me sad though. Like,
it used to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I should be dead. I really should.
What do you mean?
Well, no. I mean, I did shit, girl.
I know.
How long have we been taping?
We've been taping for 1 hour, 16 minutes.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I
usually cut it off at 2.
Okay.
Like, cause like over 2 hours, people are like,
am I over talking?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. This is you. This is your episode.
Okay.
Like we can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Well, we seem to have talked about it all, girl.
You say that you're it's a wonder you're not dead.
Well, because
what's the craziest
I heard, girl.
Well, what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Really? Are we
we're going there.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Or what's a moment that you were like, okay, I
used to get in these great moments, and I would. Our friend Ron would be on the dance floor with us. We used to do ecstasy like every fucking weekend. Every weekend, Jake and I would be in the middle of the dance floor from the year 2002 to 6 or 7.
That's when I start going to refs.
Well, it was
2007.
okay. We got married 2008, and yeah, so like 2010, I would say. Whenever we bought the house.
Wow. We probably, because
we never partied after
the
that.
summer of 2008 was my reflection summer.
Really?
I was going because I lived with a gay guy. We went every single
You have seen
weekend.
us.
We probably crossed. Isn't that crazy to think
The
about?
DJs used to track us. If Jake and I were in the middle of the dance floor, they were playing good music. If we left the dance floor, they changed it.
What?
Yeah.
Because you were dancing.
Yeah.
Together.
DJ Laptop was awesome. We used to walk into the bar.
DJ Laptop?
DJ Laptop. And because the drunker he got, the better he played. And so I would walk in, I would buy him a pitcher and take it to him. And then I'd grab him by the beard and scratch and say, give mommy what she needs, darling.
Isn't it crazy to think about potentially having cross paths with someone you now know back when you didn't know them?
There was nights and well, that happened. Oh yeah, that happened. I'm like,
was
I
it Rouge?
remember? No. That's never gone there. But okay. Okay. Right before I met Jake, I took a guy home from Reflections. Okay. And he was lovely. Okay. And I never saw him again. Many years later, things happened. And then someone is there and I'm like, we've met before. And it was awesome. So,
I've never had that moment.
I mean, come on, in the gay community, like there's only so many of us. And you walk and you're like, did him, want to do him, did him twice, shouldn't have done him the second time, did him, want him, did him. That's what it's like when you used to walk into a gay bar.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's what is the most horrible thing. Like, okay. And then right after that, I met Jake. And it was funny. It was like, we were just actually talking about this the other day. It's like when I was first here, the people I was hanging around with, they're still doing the exact same thing. Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll go to the bar and I'll be like, this is exactly the same way it was 10 years ago. And then there was one night we were out and I saw, there used to be this little guy. And this was one of the best. You know those drag moments? This will be a drag moment that will never leave me.
Ooh, tell.
Okay, do we need to... where was I talking right before this? Okay, anyway, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. Okay, anyway, there used to be this little guy, and he was older. And you know this guy had been there since the door was open. And he used to wear his baseball hat on backwards.
Okay.
And he'd have a little, like a polo, like a golf shirt, and his collar would be turned up.
Popped collar.
Yes. And he was not of an age that he should have been wearing such fashions.
Right.
And he would stand beside you, whatever, and I would be talking to the rest of the girls and just turn it around and say, yes, darling, we don't do this anymore. But then you'd see him and he'd be back up.
Yeah.
And then like 10 years later, you go in and you see the same person. And I'm like, I never, ever want to be that person. And that's when Jake came into my life because I was seeing people who I knew were going to be those people. Does that make sense? Because I'm rambling.
Kind of.
And then I was like, I want to be in a relationship. And then the universe sent me Jake. And he's the perfect yin to my yang.
Aww.
He's like, he manages me because I need management. So.
And he is literally your manager, right?
Yeah.
Like literally. Wow. And like, how did you, so you got married. Did you always want to get married? Did you have a wedding?
I think we were only together like a week.
What?
Okay.
What?
We met on July 5th. We were apart on the 6th because he had to go to a funeral. And I moved in on the 7th.
Moved in?
Well, I went to stay at his place the first time on the 7th and I just never left.
So this was a whirlwind.
It was perfect. I was like, it was perfect.
And see, this is the thing. Like when you see people like who move fast like that, like your first instinct is to go like, they gotta slow down. But like relationships are like, it's when you find that like true pairing,
okay,
it's like, who cares?
You don't know many gay people.
Okay. Oh, well, I know that lesbians move quick.
Boom. Like literally, they
I know
meet
that
night, and all of a sudden they've given their ATM
what,
card
why?
and key to the house, and they told them the cats' names.
Why is that, I wonder?
You know what? I think it's fear of being alone.
You almost, yeah.
It's like you think you need to, but the boys, I mean, Jesus, the boys I know, they've all been, they break up and they're together. And then they're getting married and then they're getting divorced. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
So Jake and I are a gay success story.
You really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 years. Holy smokes.
Why I haven't killed him, I have no idea.
Did you have a wedding?
Yes, we got married on our 9th anniversary.
Aw,
Yeah.
what was the wedding like?
It was, people thought that we were on a movie set.
What?
Yeah, we had about a $15,000 wedding and we only paid $2,000 for it.
What?
Because we just called in these favors from all these people.
Oh,
And
yes.
I was given full access to the props room at Halifax Shopping Center. All those Christmas light drapes.
Wait.
They were at my wedding.
Wait. How? How did you have access?
We knew the managers.
Do you still know the managers?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll still know the managers like 10 years from now when I finally pay someone enough?
Retired by then, girl. I don't think she works here anymore.
You had a sparkle wedding.
Yeah.
Where was it?
And one of my clients, she gave me their company's beer tent, sent their people to set it up and everything. We had a big double lot in the South End because our friend has a house in the South End and she has a big double lot. And so they tented the entire side of it and it was all fenced in. And her roommate worked on the movies and he lit the whole thing with the big movie lights. And our DJ was free. We had a full dance party in the driveway. It was awesome.
This is why you need to make friends with cool people.
Yeah.
This is exactly why.
This is why you need gays in your life.
Oh, I always need the gays in my
Somebody
life.
please tell the Trump people. If it's not for us, none of you are going to look good.
That was a really hard ding. But it's true. It's true. I love y'all. I feel like gay people, especially gay men, appreciate this.
Yeah.
And all this. Straight men.
It takes some effort to look like this, girl.
Don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They don't care at all.
I don't know how y'all do it with straight boys.
I don't know how I do it
Clip
either.
Stuff, it's wrong. Jesus.
And they
gay
don't.
dick is beautiful.
Oh, I can imagine.
Gay dick is flawless.
You take care of it.
It's like church.
Yeah.
Because they know they're going to be judged.
Yeah.
They know they're being judged.
But do you think
it has to look flawless and perfect at all times?
Do you think straight men get judged too, though?
No. Guys, they'll do lucky to clip her.
Yeah.
It's like manscaping. I have a lot of girlfriends and they tell me their boyfriends need to do this. And it's like, we have great talk.
Manscaping.
Yes, manscaping.
I mean, most of the guys I've been with don't really do anything. I don't think.
How do you go down on that?
I don't know.
It stinks.
And I don't really enjoy it. It's not really enjoyable for me.
It would have to be really big, and then it would look proportionate.
Mm-hmm.
So
the second guy I had sex with was like Coke can big. And he kind of ruined me for
Did you?
the face.
Yeah.
You're like, Coke can. Oh. But like, yeah, like my.
Sorry, I'm just remembering things.
You're remembering all the penises? Have you ever had a Coke can?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a little scary.
I gotta stop talking about all things now. Because mommy's done things. Okay? I was young, I needed the money.
But that was 20 years ago. Well, are you guys monogamous?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I had to ask.
You have no idea how many. I'm duct taped and pulley. There's a series of turns in the back. Like,
they'd have to like
no
do a combination lock to get breakthrough.
But, oh my God. And they think we're whores. Automatically, they think we're whores.
Oh my gosh!
I had the best time one night. We used to go to the sex show like every year, and they just get us to like walk around, just be us. And
yes,
people Amazons would come stomp around. And there was one year Eureka was standing beside me, and we were at the bar, and you couldn't even get near. But there was this little fella, and he was literally he sat under my boob.
Yeah,
and I had a big pair of boots on, and it's like, I'm okay with the boys. You give a little rub because you're not touching me because it's like you got 3 inches of padding through there.
That's true.
Anyway, he was rubbing up on me and I was like, okay, you want to rub me? You got to buy me a drink. And because then he got going more and more. And I was like, okay, we're stopping him right now. They automatically think you're a whore.
That's kind of frustrating.
That's why I want to be a dominatrix. And I can take all my frustration.
You should be a dominatrix.
All my frustration. Oh my God.
What's holding you back from not doing it?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Have you watched Pose?
No.
Oh my God.
I've heard of this. I'm really bad at watching things these days.
Oh my God.
But what's Pose? What is
Pose,
this?
it is.
Pose is with. It was nominated for a Golden Globe.
Oh, they won everything, girl.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, what's it about?
It's about the ball scene of during HIV and AIDS. During all of that.
Okay.
And it's. Have you ever seen Paris is Burning? Okay. What is wrong with you? And you
I
call
don't
yourself
know.
A gay hack.
I don't know. Oh, I mean, I don't think I'm.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
that
Well,
level.
anyway, homework. So, what is homework now? She has to watch The Awakening of Gaia. She has to watch
Pose.
She has to watch the universe one.
Evolution of the Universe.
Yes, and you have to watch Paris is Burning.
Okay.
Okay, but you have to watch Paris is Burning first.
Okay.
Okay, because it's basically taken off of that. Like all of it, like the stories that happen are actually stories that we know about from the characters in Paris is Burning. Because it's real.
Okay.
Right? It's quite amazing. So you have homework, girl.
I have homework.
I'll be giving you a quiz. I'll come back and give you a quiz.
I'll watch it and then I'll talk about it in the
Okay.
intro to this episode when it comes out on Friday.
Wow, you're going to be committed.
Okay, now that I said that, I regret it.
Star.
I regret it a little bit. Wait,
Yeah.
what's the? Okay, I'll watch one of them. What
Watch
one?
one and
what
then
one?
we'll have a test.
What one do I watch first? Paris is Burning.
Yes.
This is a movie.
It's a movie.
Where can I find it?
You know what? You can get it on YouTube.
Oh, sweet.
I'm quite sure you
that's
can get it
easy.
on YouTube.
That's easy peasy.
If not, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you have OTV?
No.
OTV Go?
No.
I'll give you the password.
Yeah.
Okay.
Email me or message
Exactly.
me.
I'll message you. Give you the password. Because I think Paris is Burning is on there. Quite sure it is.
Interesting.
Basically, Paris is Burning is the entire evolution of RuPaul.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm quite sure the bitch owns it in some way. Because
was there controversy with RuPaul?
there's always controversy. Hey, my God, you need to watch AJ and the Queen because it just started.
AJ and the Queen.
AJ and the Queen. It's RuPaul. But it's basically, it's RuPaul's life is what it is.
Oh.
Right? He's written it. And it's like perfect for him. And it's so over the top and so cheesy. It's awesome.
Oh, really?
And like all the other Drag Race girls are in it. And it's...
Who's your favorite Drag Race person?
Bianca Del Rio.
Okay. Yeah. That's, and that you didn't even think about that. You're like,
No,
you just knew.
don't need to. She's my idol.
Yeah. Your idol.
She's my idol. I love her.
Oh, damn. How long has she been doing that?
Like 800 years.
Jesus. Holy smokes. It really
I'm coming
is.
at 20 years. 20 years in May, I think it is.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do something
Apparently
for it?
Rouges. I told them not to. I don't want it.
Why not?
I don't like it.
You don't like to celebrate?
No, I don't even want to think I'm her anymore. I'm not her anymore. Please.
You've gone through a evolution.
That's fine.
That's interesting.
Sorry. Your eyes are really sparkly.
Do you like that?
Yeah, it's so cute.
Thank you so much. I love the lashes. I can't. I'm just like looking. I'm like, see, I look at that and I don't even like wearing one pair of lashes. They
But they're
bug
nowhere
me.
near my lash
They
line.
bug me. Oh no, that's
They're
true.
nowhere near my lash line.
That's true. Doesn't it feel good to take them off though? At the end of the night, do you find
Honestly,
that feels good?
Deva doesn't come out until my eyelashes come on. My eyelashes are the last thing I do.
Oh, okay. Let's do hierarchy of like painting.
Oh no, I ramble all over the place, and I have done so many faces over the years. And now I do mostly all my foundation first.
I do too. I've heard that if you do a lot of eye makeup, you shouldn't do that.
I used to do that, but and then I would clean and stuff like that. But I have problems with my skin. My skin is like okay, but I'm pory.
I am too.
Right? And
I am too. I am.
Fuck you.
I
with
am.
a rubber hose.
Look
no,
close.
No, honey, you can plant potatoes. Like, I have holes in my face. Darling, I really need a drink.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because I drank hers too.
Everything should be. Thank you so much. I love that Deva comes with people. It's nice to have other people here.
I couldn't.
Thank you
listen,
for coming.
She.
Has Jake ever made her a drink?
I don't know.
What, is it really strong?
Yeah, we all know.
Give me like a double.
Do you want me to tell you a story with this one? Okay,
Yes.
because I yelled to call 911. This stayed with us on Christmas Eve. Okay.
Okay.
Because he's from the Bahamas and he wasn't going home for Christmas Eve, or for Christmas, so he stayed with us. Right now, we have fielded him quite well in the field of weed, and he can handle it himself. But anyway, Daddy made some cookies, and Jesse went up the stairs to get a hunk of bread because I make the best bread in the universe. And all of a sudden I heard, boom!
Oh no.
Flat on his face. Flat on his face. Literally eyeball. I immediately jumped in. Monica took over. And I flipped him over. I grabbed him by the neck. I cradled him. His eyes were rolling back. I yelled for Dave to call 911. I slapped him around. I got him up enough for him to fall face first into the lazy Susan. Like, I was like, it's a wonder he's not dead.
Holy shit!
I had to put him on his ass to take him down a level of stairs, and then he curled up in my armpit for the next 3 hours.
What the fuck?
It was beautiful.
Oh my god! You're from the Bahamas? Yeah. Oh wow! Oh, that's interesting.
Did you know?
I wouldn't have expected that.
Okay. There's like 700 islands in the Bahamas. Did you know that if you can get power to them, they're yours?
What? You can just have an island?
Yeah. Like,
why aren't we all living there now?
Like, basically, it's yours if you want it.
Only 200 and some are like inhabited. The rest are completely
open.
Like, you mean you could build a house there?
If you can get power there, it's yours.
That is interesting.
I'm like,
I've never been to the Bahamas. I'd love to
get
go
in the
there.
car, Merle.
Well, I mean, have you ever been down south?
I've never been past Florida. We're Disney boys.
Oh, you're Disney boys. How long? How many times have you gone?
Which one?
The Orlando.
Orlando.
Because that's the best one, right?
No, baby, we've been to Orlando a lot more than 4 times. We've 7. We've been to Orlando 7 times, baby. Yes.
That's a
total.
lot.
I'm California 4, and we've done Paris Disney. Do not do Paris Disney.
I mean,
okay, it's a mall you pay to go to.
What's the ranking of the Disney worlds?
Oh well, now, oh my God, like, is it Beijing or Shanghai is the newest one? It's insane.
Is that?
Like, Disney in Asia is insane.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, I like California Disney actually better. Like, California Adventure is in California, obviously. That's more fun than all of them.
Is it?
Yeah, because you have cars. You do cars. And it's like being in the goddamn movie.
Oh, that is fun.
But see, our friend Spice, he worked at Disney. Like, he was a cast member. Like, he was, yeah. And he used to, like, take us backstage, and we knew all the back. We used to get to go places that, the utilidors.
Have you watched Shane's thing about the deaths at Disney World?
Oh, several times.
All the people that have died at Disney Worlds, like either on the rides or like behind the scenes at Disney.
Yeah, because Disney has its own police.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so things happen. Can you imagine the deaths that happened on the monorail? And there have been? Like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit freaks me out.
But he used to tell us things about, like, the shit that happens is insane.
And it feels like, I don't know. Did he enjoy himself there?
Oh, he loved it.
Okay, good.
That was his life. His mother was the original Snow White.
What?
At Disneyland.
Oh my God.
She was the original Snow White.
I love Snow White. I feel like I could cosplay Snow White, potentially, if I want to.
Oh, totally could.
I did for Halloween.
I want to cosplay so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I basically am.
You are, for sure. But because you've done, what are some, like, have you done?
I used to, I got in, that's how I actually got back into drag, because I got out of drag for quite a while.
Oh, you were out of it for a bit? What took you out of it?
I got bored with it. And that's when Rouge had the casino show, because I used to be her DJ. And then I got fired.
No, why?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Because Mommy's a little blue. Pussies. Anyway, but I got back into things, and it was like, that's how I got into it. It was cosplay, because I would do Cruella de Vil, and I would do the Queen, and
you'd be so good at that.
I do Maleficent and Jessica Rabbit, but they were all Disney ones, and Spice used to help me write all the numbers. We'd be doing it like over the phone and stuff at like 2 a.m. It'd be so awesome.
Oh my
but he died a
gosh.
couple years ago, so.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah. I'm sorry to. The doing numbers. Okay, because you don't sing, do you?
No.
But you lip sync, obviously. Yeah. What are some? I love lip syncing.
Lady is a Tramp. That's my favorite. Anything I can speak in.
I was gonna say, like, do you have any tips on how to be a good lip syncer? Because I've seen some drag performances where I'm like, you ain't
Oh, don't even get me fucking started.
You ain't doing it right. I feel like I feel like me on Snapchat does a better job than some of the drag.
All they do is roll around the floor. You know, and it's all too much.
Do you recommend like actually kind of singing with it?
See, now there's two sides of this. Rouge will tell you that you shouldn't make any sound at all. Okay, but Lulu always told me, and so fuck you, bitch. That there was always she used to get in trouble because if the mic was ever on, you'd hear like.
You'd hear the breathiness.
Yeah, because you need that, and because you need to learn your inflection. You need to know what the song is actually about. Like,
yeah,
I'm mentoring kids. Like Connor's all over the place. Like Vanity is all over the place, and she's amazing because she's got so much energy. But it's like, how do I harness that in? So you're not flailing around. That you're making that because you're performing to the audience. If you're just performing in air, there's probably a psychosis for that.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Like you need to make it count.
Make it count.
I don't know
And
if that makes sense.
Practice.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
People in the neighborhood think I'm insane.
And you really gotta know those fucking lyrics. You really gotta know those lyrics
you have
down.
To have it on your phone anytime that you got a playlist.
Yeah.
And you should be, all of your numbers are constantly rehearsing in your head.
Right.
Constantly.
Right.
Like I can learn a song in 2 days. Like I can learn it.
Like if someone gave you a brand new song.
Yeah. Like here, we want you to do this. I could learn it in 2 days. Depending on what it was.
Interesting.
I did a number, I did Medusa years ago.
Oh.
And I love doing it. But there was a part in it from Cold Hearted Snake, you know, the crazy part in the end, right? It took me like 3 freaking months to get that down.
Oh man.
Like
that's crazy.
I can do it, but I can't say it exactly because they repeat words in it.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's freaking hard.
God damn.
Sorry. I'm having trouble breathing.
Are ya?
I am. I'm having trouble breathing.
You're talking a lot.
Well, no, it's just like my corset's sitting just the right way. I'm holding myself up. I've been trying to plank.
It's gonna kill ya.
TikTok is amazing for like quick little workouts.
Ooh.
So all it is shirtless guys.
Oh.
Right? And they do these like little quick little workouts, and it may be only like 3-4 different moves.
Yeah.
And you just kind of do it whenever you can.
Ooh, do you work out regularly?
No, I don't. That's the problem.
Not at all.
I hurt everything. I'm 45 and I'm dead. I don't know how the hell I'm on. Don't even get me going, girl. But I'm trying to get back. Back
into it.
I'm so weak. My God.
Well, you do a lot.
But I just never stop. But I'm not taking care of my body the way I need to.
Oh,
yeah.
Workaholic.
I live on 6 levels, girl.
You're a workaholic. You really? Oh, that's right. You're going up all the stairs.
They're killing me.
Oh my gosh. Is it really 6?
6 levels.
6.
The day, 2 days after we moved in. Okay, when we bought the house.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now
I was like, I love this house. Because Jake and I used to go on like open houses. And at that time, the cool houses were all these like multi-level houses, right? And we loved them. And it was just this fluke thing that's the house we found. And I was like, I want this house. I didn't think of the fact that was 10 years ago.
Right.
When Mommy was young.
You need to get a chairlift for every level.
God.
You need to get those chairs that goes up.
We moved in and then Jake had to go away, I think, or something. You had to go to Newfoundland, I think, something like that. But I'm there in a house full of boxes.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm sitting on the stairs crying my eyes out because I can barely move. I'm like, what the fuck have I done?
Oh
right?
my God.
I'm going to have a hip replacement in the next couple of years now.
You need an elevator.
Oh, I need something. I wanted to put a fire pole in. Jake wouldn't let me.
Oh, you should totally, but that would only help going down.
I know, right?
But that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An insane.
You need a fucking elevator.
That would be, it would have to be outside the house.
That's true.
See, I want to build an insane house. Like, we could put a slide.
Okay, what's your dream house?
Oh, glass. I'm serious. Like, open concept. I've got it in my head. Glass. I want no fucking walls.
You don't?
I don't. I want no walls.
See, I find walls comforting.
Really? I don't.
Would you want to be watched like that, though? With the glass house?
No, it would be planned.
Oh,
I have an exact plan, very high contrast, very... I like architectural stuff. But see, our house is, we have to work with what we have, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, so I want to make it like a piece of art and like a jungle gym. So that when people walk in the door, they're like, yeah, this is the coolest house ever. We're buying it.
It's like you're in a different world. You're not in the real world.
Well,
you're not.
We have an insane house.
It's
people
insane.
come, they're like, holy shit, your life's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Even
Don't you live like that?
Even the little bathroom downstairs with the the sink?
Yeah, that used to be my station, my salon station.
Oh my gosh.
The neighbors must think I'm insane. They do. They must think I'm insane.
Are you friends with them?
We're friends with everybody because we're the Halloween boys.
Oh my god, okay. So what do you do for Halloween?
It takes us 3 days to set up.
Do you do a haunted house?
Well, no, because we don't have the facilities to do it. But we closed down the whole street. This year was hard. We had what? Jake, how many kids this year? 800?
Just to me, almost 800.
800 kids.
What? Holy shit!
Every year it started. I love Halloween.
I love Halloween
When
too.
we got together,
Ding ding.
I told Jake, I was like, listen, right now I can't, but if we ever have a house, get ready.
Get ready because you're gonna go all out.
Our first year, we had 150 kids in the pouring rain because we put out 12 pumpkins. They lost their goddamn mind, right? So every year, I was like, we're in. So now we have 1,000 people come through, and CTV is there, and it takes us 3 days to set up, and our whole any storage space at all in our house is full.
I wish I had seen your house on Halloween.
This year was hard.
So you're like the Canot people, but for Halloween.
Yeah, but we do it all for charity.
Oh, that's
this year
so
we
nice.
did for Man for Health. It was so incredible this year. Miss Vicky, 8,000 years old, was 2 days out of bowel surgery, and who started Man for Health, right, and hobbled her ass up our driveway.
Oh wow!
To put the donation in, and sat and gave out treats and went around with the bucket. I was like, this is surreal.
Wow. So.
Am I okay?
Yes!
Because Jake is sitting over there and he has the worst look on his face. Baby, Jake, are you okay? Okay, I'm just checking because you're making me paranoid. Okay, anyway.
You have 3 people that will call you out if you're not okay.
Okay. See, I'm used to HR sitting beside me.
I feel like I'm doing a bad job of it because I'm just like, okay, what drugs have you done?
You're incredible.
What drugs have you done? And
you're incredible.
What's the process?
Nobody ever wants to talk about me.
No, I want to talk. It's just there's so many facets. Okay, one of the questions that I sent you was about your identity. Do you remember that question?
I didn't read them. Jake read them really.
Oh, okay.
I actually kind of forgot that you had sent questions.
Because one of my questions was all your personas, all your characters.
Okay.
Do you consider them to be just characters or actually extensions of you?
That is.
Or are they
when
you?
Deva took over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how are you asking this?
Sorry,
as I play
there's the you that you know. So when you do hair, you're not in drag. You're not You're not Devastation.
Yeah. Right now,
you're a Devastation right now.
Actually, I'm not.
Because you've been talking about other things. So you're a mixture.
See, I don't know who she doesn't have. I thought she was a person. I thought she was me, but she's not.
Interesting.
It's like Deva's the brand. These are the voices.
Oh,
right? Because
I like that.
I've become this person, and I don't know how the hell it happened. It happened when I ego death, because it happened in the kitchen one day, girl. That's when Aster came around. Oh, if you want to go what we did, oh yeah, we can go the 4 dimensions of what happened, and when I developed people for each one, and this is who's going to control, and shit, girl.
Oh, and Esther, you said?
Astrid.
Oh,
I have
right.
Astrid, I have Monica, I have Tyra, and then
Astrid, Monica,
baby, you have the
Tyra.
worst look in your face. Okay, sorry. See, I think I'm getting trouble.
He's fielding comments saying from the live video. Hopefully not.
I forget where we were.
Oh yeah, on characters and identity. And because figuring out who you are is an ongoing process in anybody.
This is a business.
This is a business.
And that's, if RuPaul has taught us anything, is that drag is a business.
Yes.
Okay. And I met Trinity K. Bonet here a little while ago. Amazing person.
Yeah.
Amazing person. And we were talking about that. I was like, what? Oh my God, Drag Race girls are given this insane opportunity. They can work themselves to death, but the money that they make is astronomical.
Yeah.
Right? So we've learned that drag is a business, right? And I had to learn that this is a business.
Right.
And it's like, okay, Steve's a very small part of it. And Deva overtook everything. I don't know where I'm at right now.
No, I actually, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I do get what you're saying because you do Queen's Ranting as Deva.
Yes,
you book
she's
gigs
taken
as
over my
Deva. You have the whole Instagram account that's Deva. And then it's Steven. Steve?
My name is Steven.
Steven.
Nobody calls me Steve anymore.
And then,
I hate being called him.
so like when you do hair, you're Steven.
Yes.
When you're
people.
buying milk down the street, you're
I
Steven.
look like a hobo. I do.
But that's what I love about it, though.
I freak people out when they're like, "You're Devastation."
Right.
It's crazy sometimes.
But it's the two extremes, right? You're either going to be glam and perfect like this, or you're going to be a little more like...
Yeah.
I feel the same way about myself, though. Like, I'm either like this, or I look absolutely
This is
garbage.
the only one that counts.
This is the business.
This is the business. This is the one who put me on the path. Right?
But it's not the only one that counts, though.
He's a part of me, and that's what I had to learn. Deva is it's confusing. I'm Jesus Christ. No wonder. Like, I've got all these people in my freaking head.
Absolutely, and this is why I'm fascinated by it.
I'm a woman on weekends? Oh my God. It's like, I'm going to get my period soon.
But you know what's so weird? Because you're so good at it, I literally you're a woman to me. Like, that's how I see you.
Trixie Mattel is amazing.
Yes,
Okay?
Trixie. I know
is
Trixie.
amazing. I love him. And when he talks and when he teaches, he's so connected with himself if he's built a character.
Yeah.
And Ben de la Creme, if you ever watch him, like because he suffers from depression and stuff as well. And of what drag helped him do to himself, and it gave him a place. Like he's the one I compare myself to.
Interesting.
I really, really like him. I like this about Bianca. I like this about Bendela. I like this about Chanel. I like this about Chad Michaels. And again, Drag Race has created a fucking generation, and it gave me a focus, and it helped me balance everything.
Interesting.
But it balanced between another person.
Yeah.
Right. But then you want to start talking trios. It's like, okay, we're all connected. Like this is my little unimatrix, right?
Yes.
And okay, I'm astrodimensional again. You should hashtag up.
I almost want to talk to you about this show that I'm obsessed with, which is Mr. Robot.
Never watched that.
So it's about a character who has a dissociative identity disorder.
Okay.
And I won't spoil anything because I think you should watch the show. But it's the idea of that, like, sometimes when you go through trauma or really hard, brutal shit at a young age, you actually you can create multiple personalities to help you cope with that trauma. And I often wonder if drag or stuff like that is connected to that.
It's funny. As a kid, like, I remember dressing up in my mother's clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like as a young kid?
Like, yeah. I mean, I always knew that I was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't want to be a girl, but people called me a girl. My name is Steven, so they called me Stephanie. Right? I was picked on mercilessly my entire life.
Yeah.
Right?
Was it because you were drawn to feminine things?
Always. I was
makeup, clothes.
I don't know where. I really don't remember how.
Yeah.
I always remember being called a sissy. Right? So that builds up in people.
Yes, absolutely.
And it came out hard, girl. Like,
well, also because it's like you're calling me a sissy,
yeah,
and then you associate femininity with sissiness.
Kids, like, I mean, I talk to kids and stuff who, you know, this happened on social media or that happened, and the world fucking goes crazy. I said, you want to talk shit?
Yeah.
You know, okay, I had the crap beat into me daily, right? And don't get me going on anger stuff right now.
Right?
Anger. I had to get rid of all that. I had to get rid of it. That was poisoning me. But this bitch gave me a place to put it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I kind of had a feeling that was the case. Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like it's therapeutic to create. Yeah.
It feels
characters.
really good though.
Freeing, like.
But it does feel really, really good when you're at a bar and they don't know who you are and you have them thrown out because you simply want it.
I want to create a character.
No, well, see, but queens this is the package to get away with murder.
Yes.
Like Bianca Del Rio, ding. This is the package to get away with murder. Yeah. I could do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. I walked in the Superstore on student night in the South End. People thought I was Hello Kitty. Like, we had a blast. And like, I could do What straight? Would you do that?
No.
No. Like, I'll go anywhere, do anything. Nothing scares me when I'm in drag. Nothing.
It actually gives you power.
She's indestructible. She's bulletproof.
Wow.
Right? And
probably
trust
literally
me, I feel bulletproof when I was
going to say,
I was
probably
with JT.
literally.
It's wonder I didn't get killed that day.
Jesus.
And our little dancer Brittany, it's a wonder she wasn't taken out by security. Because the way it happened so fast.
Wait, what happened?
Well, because, okay, I have a thing for Justin.
Justin Trudeau?
Justin Trudeau.
Okay, tell the story.
And we found, like, when that all happened, we only found it, the day before that he was actually coming.
When was this? This would have been...
2, maybe 3. Yeah, it's 3 prides ago, I think.
Yeah, so...
I'd have to go back.
Oh, yeah, it was when he was in the parade.
Yes,
Was that it? Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
the meme, honey.
Yes.
Anyway, that's me and Jake. He's the other person. We're always the ones that get in trouble and hold up the parade. Anyway, that morning I was like, okay, I'm meeting him. I'm getting in a picture of him if it fucking kills me. Right? And I was on text. I was texting Andy Fillmore. I was like, I'm meeting him. Just letting you know.
You're on texting levels with Andy Fillmore?
Yeah, love him.
It's hilarious.
But anyway, the universe aligned. Because I put it out there. I said, I am meeting him. Right? Because this is how it aligned. We were on the ACNS float, which was right in front of him.
Perfect.
Right? And we're going and going and going. And so we're coming up right along where the military is there. And we're coming, it's like, oh, there's the butt. There he comes. And he did right in behind us, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Because we knew we always get off right on the hill there in Spring Garden Road.
Yeah.
That's where we always get off at. And because I'm walking over it, I'm old. I'm thinking of a Segway this year.
Hell yeah. In stilettos.
So we had our boots on, we were ready to go, and we jumped off and we ran right to him. But our dancers from Unleashed Dance, they were all with us on the float, and they're like, we're getting in too. And we ran up and we're like, can we get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, come on. It's a wonder we weren't taken up by security.
You ran up
to the Prime Minister of Canada.
Was he stoked?
No, he was awesome. He was wicked, and our outfits actually matched his outfit. Like, this is how the universe got in there. So I like dried out my eyes because I wouldn't blink, because I knew every freaking camera in the entire fucking world was on us right now. And that's why I look so bad in the picture, because I wouldn't blink.
Oh my
eyeballs
God.
were dried out. It was insane.
I mean, that would be devastating to see a picture of like your eyes shut. That would be
I was like, because that would be the one. I said, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You
need to take it.
It was good though. I told him exactly what I needed to.
What did you say?
Well, I don't really remember. I did. I told him I loved him.
Aww.
I did. I told him I loved him. I said, I love what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And
keyword trying.
And just keep on trying to make mistakes. And yes, you have. But,
that's so nice.
But I was like, we got some hate for that girl. Oh yeah, we had bad.
Well, I mean, of course, people are gonna fucking.
But okay, so that was the only. It's very rare that I've ever seen any kind of hate in the parade, right? And that year. Oh God, let me tell you this. So we only stayed very quick. He's the Prime Minister of Canada, but it's not all about us, right? We did our little thing happen and we got away.
Yeah.
Right. And we walked in front of him. So we kept on walking. We wanted to put some distance, right? So we're coming along Spring Garden. We come up South Park, and right there where the gardens intersect, right, is this guy with a sign that says "White Pride wears our parade," right? And he bawled like he was the guy, right?
Boy.
And of course, I'm 17 feet tall and bulletproof. And I looked at him, and no word of a lie, I caught at him, and he went like this, at me. And I'm like, oh bitch,
it's on.
But then I stopped and I looked back, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep on going.
Yeah,
You're
good
really
idea.
lucky.
Yeah.
I would have killed him. I would have made such a say. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, you're going to come at me in the center of the street on Pride Day.
No thanks. God damn.
I will kill you and dissolve your body.
Were you in the parade last year? Or in the most recent one?
I'm always in it.
That was, I never thought I was going to die more.
I'm never going to do it again.
It was insane.
I freaked out in the middle of Barrington Street.
Did you really? Where?
Yes.
See, I was with Mac. I go with Mac every year.
Yeah.
I have a friend who works there.
We were walking. We were with TD, and we had these big wings built, but it was wrong. My little ballet flats on, they were sticking to the pavement. It was insane. I had to take water and pour it on my shoes.
Yeah, to loosen it up.
No, so they wouldn't burn. I was in so much pain. I got in the middle of Barrington. I was like, I'm going to die. But where am I going to go?
Yeah. Actually, I had a friend who was with me, and she got to Barrington and was like, I gotta peace out and get some water.
I took a sciatic nerve.
I'm gonna pass out. And I was just like, holy fuck, like I've been in the Mexican heat on the in the Mayan ruins. The Tulum, Mexico at the Mayan ruins is the other hottest place that I've been. And this compares to that. The Pride Day. Like that was so hot.
People don't realize what queens go through.
I was just gonna say you're wearing 5 tights and multiple layers and
padding and
heels and makeup and
my corset got in a bad place and I took a sciatic nerve. Like I was literally screaming it's a wonder I could walk. And I kept on smiling and it was awful. I vowed that we will never do another parade. I can't. I'm too old.
Yeah.
I have done
if you were
my pride time.
If you were on, you need to be on a float waving.
I need an air conditioned box.
You need to be like the queen. You need to have your own float.
Well, then somebody sponsor my car.
Someone sponsor.
Thank you, Jesse.
Deva. And get her own float, air conditioned. And I
need to be. I need to be a show up as we go.
A wind machine?
Yes. We just show up as we go.
And you can just wave at people like the queen.
I just need to show up.
You can just do this.
Yes. You're lucky I'm here. I love the queen. Oh my God. I am all over it right now because she is pissed.
Oh, she's pissed at Meghan and Harry? Because what do they do? I'm a little confused. What are they? They're stepping down from their duties? That's what's happening? Good for them. Good for fucking them.
But see, they didn't consult her. And I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Right? I mean, I'm sorry. They want to pull their own weight. They want to go their own way. Yay, them.
Yeah.
Right? But I think she's a little pissed they didn't consult her.
Of all people, the queen.
Yes, exactly.
They chose not to consult.
I love
the
her.
queen. Yeah,
I just love her.
My family watches her Christmas greeting every single Christmas.
I watch everything of her. I love her. Have you watched The Crown?
No, I'm not like it because that's all about the royal family, right? So good.
Oh my God! You know what you haven't watched The Witcher?
No. Isn't that a video game thing?
Yeah, currently, but it's Henry Cavill with a shirt off like every freaking show. It's so good, but you know what is really good, and we binged it in like 2 days, is Dracula.
Okay. Oh, I've heard of this.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
It is, okay, you're an old Dracula. You've seen all the old ones. It's like they took everything and combined it into one perfect movie. It is so cheesy. It is awesome. But there's shots, and it'd be like, oh my God, that's Christopher Lee. It's the exact same thing.
Really?
It is so good. How they blend, it's like every Dracula ever made, they took pieces from each one.
They blend it all together.
Yeah. And now how it's now evolved past that.
Right.
And it's present moment, this is the end of the season, right? So it's present moment. It's hard to explain, but it is really, really good.
I gotta watch more Netflix. Yes. The last thing I watched on Netflix was Marriage Story, which I think
all the RuPauls are on there.
Oh, are they really?
Yes, all of them.
See, there's so many seasons.
Yeah,
that's what I.
Yeah, because you just see how bad it was.
Interesting. It's like the train wreck.
Oh my God, it's like Vaseline on the lens. It's crazy. The lighting is insane.
Yeah. Marriage Story, though, that was brutal. I think any engaged couple should have to watch Marriage Story.
I don't know what that is.
It's with Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver, and it's about a married couple going through divorce, but it's really brutal. It shows the brutalness of divorce and how expensive it is.
Yeah. See, no.
Yeah. Well, that won't happen with you guys, though.
No.
Yeah, but I just think
we've already said that the only way out is in a box, and it's gonna be a little box about this big.
I'm so fascinated by this love story.
In this world, I would never want to be single again.
Deva.
Yes, darling.
I think we have to, unfortunately, stop talking.
Are we done?
But you can come back anytime.
Thanks. I'd love to come back.
If you want to dive deeper into aliens and the universe and the meaning of life, I'm down.
Why aren't you making a show and we'll produce it on Station DRG?
I'm down to do anything with you. I just love knowing you, and I'm honored to have you here.
Thank you.
This was a lot of fun. I love
talked
you.
about myself a lot, didn't I?
That's the whole point. You're a guest on a podcast. You're supposed to do that.
Okay. As long as people are happy, I'm happy. It's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's about you. It's always about you.
I didn't even look at this.
Oh yeah, take a look. Tell me your thoughts.
See, I love Jeffree Star's packaging. I love that he put so much into his pack, and his products are great.
I've been living in these,
Yes.
like this whole row, because I'm kind of a neutral chick. I don't really.
That purple is gorgeous.
That purple's on my eyes right now.
Yes, that's gorgeous.
The silver though, check the silver.
See,
out.
I can't wear silver.
No.
No, that would do bad. I'd look like death.
Really?
I'm sorry, I'm burping. That's a nice black.
The black is really nice.
Yeah.
But like these, like I wouldn't use these. I mean, like these are like summer colors. Like I might play with those in the summer.
I'm much more him over Morphe because I know Morphe is just stock product. I know that Jeffree had hand in making this stuff, and that's what I love about him.
One thing I will say is
and
they're
he's a
really
fucking alien.
They're really powdery. That's the only other thing I'll say.
You know
but
what?
The powder brings pigment.
Yeah,
so I'm
powder
okay with
is
it.
good, crumble is bad.
One last question before we close the episode out, because I personally want to know. Actually, I have two things.
Okay.
Fuck it. I have two
it's
questions.
Her house.
Number one question. How do you make your makeup stay on your face when you're performing under hot lights for an extended period of time?
Fear.
But actually, what kind of powder are you using?
Okay. You want the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me the tricks, because my makeup moves around my face and I can't get it to stay on.
Okay.
Be brutally honest.
The current primer that I'm really, really loving is the new, I think it's 3-in-1. It's Lise Wache. It is amazing. The other great one, if you want it to stay on, is the Dermablend Jelly Primer. And that one is amazing. Available in Shoppers Drug Mart.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Really, really love that. My foundation is actually the Leg and Body from Dermablend.
That's what Rouge was saying on her
It's
Facebook Live, and I was really shocked. And it's at Shoppers.
At Shoppers.
Leg and Body.
It's liquid. It's liquid. It took me years. She tried to get me into this for years, and now I love it. Best foundation I've ever used in my life.
Is it heavy though?
No, very, very light.
But
it's
full coverage.
Heavy. It's beyond full coverage, right?
It'll cover up all the mistakes of your life.
You can't. It covers everything. It's like,
ooh,
tattoos,
really?
everything. It's like, okay, I compare it to Death Becomes Her with the spray paint.
Ah.
Mad.
Because I wanted to get the Dior Air Flash because I hear that that's really good.
I used to love Aero Minerals. It used to be a spray foundation. I used to love those ones. The Dior ones are great.
I love Dior.
Yeah. But powder on top of that, I use a powder foundation to set a lot of my stuff.
Do you bake?
I bake, honey. I bake, I broil, I steam, and then when it's all done, I spray the whole thing with hairspray, and then and then I put
what the fuck hairspray is setting
Elnet. But this is hot lights, yeah. Oh, you mean for here?
Well, I guess, I'm not actually performing on stage, but I just mean like making the makeup stay on for a long period of time.
Do you know what my favorite baker is? Baby powder.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, exactly.
It works?
It's super, super fine.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it's cheap. Makeup is how you apply it. I have found that out. Because old school ways just don't work anymore.
Right.
And you look creasy and crabby and...
Yeah. Do you use Beauty Blender?
I use a Beauty Blender. I use mainly a brush.
Really?
Yeah.
See, because I find the brush leaves, like, it doesn't fully get it.
I Beauty Blend at the end.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because, again, Trixie Mattel, who has taken her makeup shape so far out of her eyes. Exactly.
Like out here.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, I have no brows, so I don't need to worry about that stuff. And I've taken everything so big that... learning the shape of your face, like I follow my bone structure for everything, right? Literally, but my eyes end at the top of my cheekbones. That's the thing, right? Like my brow bone up here is actually the bottom of my eyebrow,
right?
Like I've found those places and found what works best for me.
That's so fascinating.
And then you glue it all in and you put hazard cones around you and no one's allowed around you.
And the glue gun, or the glue gun, the glue stick for the eyebrows. That's another trick, right? To put your eyebrows down?
See, I would use Prosade cream.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing will take that up.
Oh.
Nothing. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Exactly. But see, my tapes are put on with Prosade cream. Because see, I'm all duct taped. This is all duct tape, and it's put on with Prosade cream, about this long, and the whole thing is pulled up and duct tape up. And I used to do the ones down here, but they really, really hurt. And I would pull this off because I hate this. I got to gobble.
I got to gobble.
I got to gobble. But as soon as I find a plastic surgeon who will do it, he's going to cut a big V, big time in the back of my neck, and he's going to pull everything up. And I want to make Joan Rivers look.
That's what I want. I want to get the double chin plastic surgery.
I want someone to experiment on me.
Ooh, that'd be amazing. Okay, my last thing.
Sure.
It's more of a plug and a invitation, not so much a question. I'm doing the first ever, in celebration of 3 years of Intoxicated, first ever Intoxicated live show. A live show on February 28th, end of February at Sniggly Wiggly's, and you're more than welcome to be a part of it if you want to.
I would love to.
What I thought you could do, this is my idea and this is my pitch, because I think it'd be fun.
Because I can't say no right now.
Because I think it would, well, that's the thing. I'm like, if she says no, I'll just cut it from the episode. I go cry. But obviously, Rouge is invited too. Yes. Both of y'all are invited. But I want to dragify a comedian. I'm going to give a comedian a drag makeover.
On stage?
Potentially. No. Or this was the other thought.
You mean during, so this would be a long broadcast?
Well, it's a 2-hour show.
Okay.
So there was a couple ideas I had, which was maybe we do a challenge on stage where I put a bunch of makeup out and we try to like dragify them in a certain amount of time, like 10 minutes, or like make it funny, like make it a speed challenge, and it would actually be funny that way. Or we say, here's Rouge and Devin, we can like kind of banter a bit on stage, and then you take the comedian backstage and we bring them out at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The person, they would have to be prepped.
A little bit.
Like it would be like the swine. They would have to be there, shaved. We'd have to know beforehand so we could prepare.
When you say shaved, what do you mean? Like,
well, it depends on what he's wearing. See, we have to know beforehand. So
yeah, it might be a little tricky.
A body can be made. We had to, he has to be corseted. He has to be padded. It's work, girl. Okay, so
what if it was just well, we'll talk.
Skag drag.
We'll talk. But you guys are invited anyway.
Absolutely.
I can't pay anyone just because I'm a broco, but I want to showcase people who are awesome and who I love, and so you guys are invited.
And
we can talk further about it. Sniggly Wiggly's, it's the old seahorse on Argyle Street.
Oh, cool.
It is owned by a not great person, but it is a great stage and a great venue. So that's why I am doing it there. I don't like Bubbles. He did some terrible shit. Bubbles from Trailer Park.
Yes, I know.
Which really sucks, but I hope that doesn't deter people from going. But
he pinched my boobs once.
Ugh, I'm not shocked.
I judged the Maxim model search at the Palace.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, with the guys from Trailer Park Boys. Yeah.
And Bubbles was a little.
Well, they were.
Yeah.
They were them.
But regardless, Rouge and Deva, you're both invited.
Thanks.
If you want to be a part of it somehow. I don't know I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've never put on a show before, but there's going to be a show. And it's going to involve comedy and shenanigans. And some fun stuff.
You should talk to Rouge about that then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but you're both invited because I love you both. Tell everybody where they can find you, where they can subscribe to all your stuff.
You subscribe to us on Station DRG on YouTube and watch us every Tuesday. On Queen's Ranting.
And
follow us on Station DRG on Instagram, Station DRG on TikTok.
You can follow your personal
Facebook.
All the places.
I'm everywhere. I'm like a good whore. I'm everywhere.
And your personal Instagram is
Station 37.
Station 37.
Until I change it. I'm trying to think of a new name. I want to change the handle.
Yeah? Well, not just Deva Station.
It's already taken.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
That's the problem. I'm thinking I want to do something with the Borg because they call me the Borg Queen of Drag.
Oh.
So I want to put something with that, but something with the Matrix, but that's a dirty word and I can't use it anymore.
Matrix? Did you say Matrix?
Just what? Calm. We're fine. Anyway.
Find her. Follow her.
Follow us all.
Follow it all. This was amazing.
We have a lot planned. We're coming up with a new show. It's called Living Local. We're living
local. Ooh,
yeah.
what's this going to be about?
Rouge and I are just going to wander around town and go to business. We have like 10 businesses that want us to come like just visit.
You guys as like a Billy on the street situation, like running around with mics and a camera would be amazing.
We would love to do that, but we need someone to sponsor that. That'll come later. We don't have the equipment for it.
I have no doubt though that you could make it work somehow. Get us.
Oh yeah.
I have no doubt.
Yeah, we're going to try. We're working on it.
Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious.
That'd be fun.
Like, just go talk to random people, too. That'd be funny.
See, they usually keep me from doing that. I've met people.
Gotta hold this one back a lot, don't you?
Yeah, well, they don't let her out. They keep her confined. And she has a tendency to scare people, especially children.
Well, regardless, I love you, and I thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
This was so fun.
Good.
And you actually get to end the episode with a special bell ring.
Halifax Bell Society.
Halifax Bell Society!